And we are live. Welcome everybody to the second to last Shadowdark Campaign episode.
Yes.
What's that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Second to the last. Again,
Second
coming
to
into
the
the
last.
home stretch.
Yeah, we are homed and we are stretched. And that, unfortunately, so is our waistlines.
Yeah. I am wearing sweatpants right now.
There we go.
We're missing Blaga. I think Blaga had an appointment today, so he may be in later. He may not. You never know about them West Coast folks.
Yeah.
They're always kind of
Different sense of time.
Yeah.
My camera's on. What do you mean? Did I forget to turn on the camera? That's Draymond you don't see there.
I was going to say, this one, and the premiere of Joe on this one.
Oh yeah. I'm here.
He did his what? You did your reveal Saturday night when we did
Live with you. Saturday,
Yeah.
Saturday afternoon, was it? Saturday afternoon, right?
Yeah. Saturday.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
freaked
you-
you out.
we
You
talked-
didn't know it was coming. We
No,
talked
I mean,
about
we
it.
talked about it, but you still weren't sure, and
Yeah.
like just make sure you're ready to go.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, you did. There used to be a guy on the blogs way back in the day that used to do reviews of zines all the time, but he would hold them up like you were doing. So he'd hold them up in front of his face.
Yeah.
And I used to call him Book Face all the time because he's like a Batman villain, Book Face. Because you never saw his face because he always held a book in front of it.
That's funny.
Yeah. He was some professor from somewhere, but I can't remember. But he was pretty funny. Because then he started calling himself Book Face.
So I can see on my
Little
Facebook page
You
that
can?
I'm live. It says I'm live. I see my video. Log in, Tim. See if you could see me
I'm
going
logging
live.
in. Paul's got a one too.
So
See if we-
I'm the one that turned off his camera because I am
stuffing
shoving
your
food
gob.
into my toothy maw.
He's getting a delicious
Yeah.
sub.
As opposed to my
We don't want to see him roll a one eating a sub. It's like he just explodes as he's eating it. All right, I gotta always do that confirmation on my phone now too.
What, for Facebook?
Yeah, they always have me confirm.
Oh yeah. I tried to set that up for Restream. It was so confusing. I couldn't do it. I gave up the two-step
All right, so
authentication.
now I gotta find you, Joe, on here, huh?
Look for the page with the best looking live person on it.
Oh yeah, I'm already on, Joe. Let's see.
Yeah, it should
I
be
see.
live on you. I mean, I see it. It says it's live for 2 minutes 38 seconds, and it's there.
I see Ken's post about the Gulf of Water. I don't see any Joe ones. Let's see here.
Like if you look at
Maybe- Is it under video or is it under?
it's just my name. If you click on my page, you'll see that
So-
I'm live.
Okay. Well, come on. There we go. All right.
I
I'm gonna
got
try to-
3,300 people there, 3,200 people there. What the hell? Might as well.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Let's
There you are.
Great Dex
Click
check.
on-
I don't know.
See, when I bring it up, Joe, just the last post I have from you is just the rule of cool is not cool.
Really?
Yeah, that's the last post I have for you. Unless maybe I'm supposed to go over to videos.
I don't know
No,
because I'm looking at my page, my home page, and it says I was live yesterday, and there's my video, and it says I am live now.
are you seeing them, Paul?
Weird.
Am
on
I seeing
Facebook.
what?
Are you?
Mel Gibson.
Oh, you're not Facebook.
I'm
not on
You're
Facebook.
not
I
following
thought
me?
you were Facebook. Yeah.
Well, I'm there, but I don't
Yeah, either.
visit there
I don't
often.
either.
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere, Joe. So the
right.
only thing I can think of. Did you share it to a group or just to your page?
Just to my page.
Okay.
It's like it's broadcasting out to whoever follows me.
Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah, that's
Because I
weird.
know when I see other, like when Eric does his lives, his pops right up.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
It's wild. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the hell it's all about then.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't know
sure
how
either.
Well, you could just post can you just not post a link
Oh,
over there and
this
let
is
people know?
what it's doing is that
Take
it's
the link.
streaming live on Facebook. So if you're scrolling through their Facebook, you could watch it as if you're on YouTube.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So it's just
Gotcha.
another location to stream this.
We got Teresa, we got Chad, we
Yeah.
got Kato joining us, and then so
That's right.
there we go. So go ahead, Joe. I know you have a cool
Good.
thing of the week.
I certainly do.
Yeah, go ahead and share your cool
sharing
thing
my
of the week.
Mel Gibson great looks. You see, as somebody said,
This whole reveal has created a monster. I just want to say,
utterly
I
fantastic.
just want to say
love
that fame only it only reveals who you really
True.
are. It doesn't make you that.
This appeals
Just
to like Mel
reveals who you
Gibson.
are.
What was it? A young Gene Hackman?
Yeah, I don't know if
said
that's a
he looked like
compliment, though.
I don't think
know.
I don't like the Gene Hackman thing. Because I don't know. I've never seen a young. Even when he was young, he looked like he's old. So I think that's half of the fucking.
He always looked like a beat cop, you know, like he was been roughed up
Yeah.
in the past, and he looked a little like he'd been drinking too long, and he never could grow a full beard, but could never shave clean either.
I can't grow a full beard either, so maybe there is a connection there. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
You kind of look like the younger folks won't remember this, but Ethel Merman.
Ethel Merman.
Ethel Merman. Oh, it's perfect.
God.
I love it.
Merman.
I love it, Ken. Thank you.
Ethel
Thank you for
Merman.
that. Thank you for that.
All right, let me see what the fuck.
Which phase of Ethel Merman too? I mean, because
clearly
the old Ethel Merman.
Clearly the latter.
All right. So let's see. Ethel Merman old, and we will see what Ethel looks like here.
Well, with a name like Ethel, you know, it's
I can only think she was in Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that was her. I loved her in that. She was the fat chick who swam.
No, that was Shirley Winters.
That was Shirley Winters.
Oh, okay.
She was in
Shelley.
It's a Mad World.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Right.
One of my all-time favorite movies.
So here's Ethel.
No, let me share that. Yeah, let's Ethel.
There we go. That's about right.
Ethel
Yeah,
Merman.
you just do a little more with your hair, and you're all set.
A little more room.
Mascara.
Yeah.
Sissy rings. Yeah.
All right. So I backstab Ken's character. Oh, God.
Too funny. So all right. So
my cool thing. I got this.
Let me
hold
on. Let me
okay. Bigify. You like your mugs, Ken?
Whoops. How do I
bigify yourself?
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, Tears of My Players, and it's a thermal.
Not making it worse.
Can't show you. Others like watching him watching the fuck up the fucking screen. Tears of My Players.
There we are.
And it's a little insulated one. You got the thermal thing, it's metal, so you don't get the cancer, as the Irish say. You don't get the cancer because it's metal, And it came with like a pack of stickers, which is like a bonus. Check it out. And that's like the D&D cartoon peeps. I haven't opened it yet, but yeah, it's kind of neat, Kind of neat. So this is like a little nice bonus, so I'll take it. And people actually questioned my background and said it was fake. No, this is real. This is actually Tim gonna test. This is my house. This is see, it's all real shit here.
It is all real shit.
It's not a green screen of some book lunatics.
You just don't see all his miniatures there.
Do you see some of them up there? Those are the high end ones.
I was gonna say you got your high ends on the plateau up there.
Yes, yeah.
And then
Yep.
All right, let's go.
That's my cool thing.
I want to welcome in David Thompson's here.
We got David in the
David
house.
Thompson.
All right.
From the UK, I believe.
From the UK, really? Okay.
There's another Joe DeLore YouTube who covers sovereign citizen shit. Okay, God. I don't want to get confused with him then.
And there's Paul.
Hello.
Your turn to show us your cool stuff there, Paul.
Okay. My cool thing is right behind me here. These are normally I think I had.
Can you raise your camera a little
here,
bit so we can see him a little bit better, Paul?
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the. Yeah, so I have those up now. Those are the Dragonlance covers. They're in order from Dragon's Autumn Twilight to Dragon's Winter Night to Dragons of Spring Dawning. And I had this one out. This is the one I had out, and I had the Superman thing over here. I finally went ahead. I had the other ones in a tube, but I didn't have frames, so I went ahead and bought some frames and got them up there. So there we go, looking nice. Good up there. I think
fantastic. What about your other cool thing, Paul?
What's that?
You're going to be teaching some D&D?
Oh,
Yeah. My wife has secured. She works for Boys and Girls Club, and she has secured a grant that I'm going to be going into where they have clubs on school campuses, and then I'm going to be able to go in there and actually run some games for kids, and using kind of the it's an after school, so it'd probably be like an hour and a half, something like that I'll have with them, maybe 2 hours. But then doing some of the SEL, that social emotional learning type of thing, and kind of doing that, and yeah. So hopefully very soon I'm going to be going to some schools and hopefully teaching some D&D.
Cool.
Did you pass your background checks?
There is that issue.
He hit it. He hit his YouTube channel.
Hey, those files have been sealed. They told me they would never be open.
They promised they would never open them.
They said they wouldn't.
How about you, Draymond? You got anything for this week? Cool thing.
Well, I finally actually have. I think I showed you the picture when I was going to buy it, but I finally have.
It's like you're zooming in on Draymond. He's not even showing his camera.
I know. Well, I could.
His thing of the week is his sub.
Could, have him focused on you opening up stickers and
that's what I'm doing.
Plastic out, or I could have that keep it focused on Paul while he's nodding at Ken what he's saying. Yeah.
The Frozen Ascent, and it's pretty cool.
Oh, right. That's the Shadowdark adventure you're going to run us through, right, Ken?
I think so, or else I'm going to steal a bunch of it. Either way. I think what I like is when I think about a one-shot, it would end up being a 10-shot. Like
I understand that. Yeah.
And when I looked at it, I thought, "Wow, this is nice and skinny. This is
this is nice.
Like I could see that maybe 2 sessions because our sessions aren't real long, but
sure, yeah, they do.
But it's not going to be the one-shot dungeon.
Well, yeah, the one-shot dungeon. Yeah, I mean, it's as long as it needs to be. That's the nice thing about doing the. I was about to call it the rotisserie of GMs, but yeah, rotation.
And I almost
the rotisserie, the chickens, the chickens.
I almost always just run my own stuff, so I'm actually kind of interested in taking on the task of running somebody else's.
It's hard running somebody else's adventure. It's I don't know, because
I come from the time period before electricity when because I started with Holmes and it was the first printing, and so it didn't have a module in it. It had
that's right,
the dungeon geomorph. So we just thought the way you play is you just have a giant dungeon, and so we did that, and eventually I created a world that looks suspiciously like Middle Earth.
Okay.
So
I'm sure there was a lot of suspicious Middle Earth back then.
Yeah, so
saved off the side there, kind of thing.
But
pretty much, yeah.
But yeah, I actually never even owned a module until I had taken several years off. I went to seminary and then I was a pastor and playing, at least in my denomination. Well, in the early 1980s, playing Dungeons and Dragons was frowned upon.
Whoops.
It isn't so.
That was my cool thing.
Especially, I did my undergraduate at Michigan State, which is where.
Oh, that's great.
It's where Tom Hanks got lost.
Yep.
Yeah, that's based on a true story.
It is.
Well, it's very loosely based.
Loose. That's right. Loosely.
Yeah.
We should say. But all of that happened the year before I started. So when I got there, it was like, "Hey, you want to learn how to play D&D?" And they're like, "What?"
No.
You know how to get into the steam tunnels?
We almost lost. It's funny.
But
we almost lost Tom Hanks that way.
Well.
All right, so here's my cool thing of the week. It's something I've been working on and off, and that's my region map. I finally kind of finished up the area there. Whoops, I don't know if you guys, because I'm screwing this up now. Oh, you know what? I should be embedding the text or the chat too, shouldn't I?
Sure. I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing either. Yeah, it's like I've huh?
No, I already. Well, it's doubled in the sense that I can see it. I don't know if the rest of the.
Well, you can click off the one part of it, but the one so it's inlaid into the so that people can follow the chat, I guess. So this is the region that, and then I don't know if I can zoom in. Let me see here.
Down at the bottom, you'll see a plus.
I see. Okay, yeah. Am I clicking the wrong thing here?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm clicking restream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the guys have been up there and kind of over by the O, and probably below the O.
Shit.
Pretty much oh shit that way, and the O there, and then they have been
what
down through here, and then through Scorn, and that's the small section that they've adventured in. I don't know why it looks like Discworld. I don't know. If it does, then
yeah, but isn't Discworld on the back of like two giant turtles?
I was gonna say I think it's on the back of two turtles, yeah. And then the one thing, what the heck happened there? It's
OSR, we know that.
Yeah, it's a Matt Jackson. I don't know why it switched to that. What the hell was that? I have no idea.
You must have clicked the right or left button on your image software.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm trying to I'm trying to correct it again by there we go.
There we go.
Clicking on restream again. Yeah. But the one section Paul will recognize is the Hexing Hills.
The Hexing Hills.
So Paul
has
a series of zines. What are they called, Paul?
Well, it's called Crit Happens.
Yeah, let me begin, Paul.
Yeah, and it comes with the first one is number 4. It kind of starts with that. It kind of gives you the basics of just putting together a hex crawl in a very simple kind of a way. I simplified it for myself, not to tell anybody else how to do their own hex crawl, but I said, look, I need a process to just kind of build out in a manner that makes sense to me. So I came up with that, and then I came up with a few more, like the Corrupted. And then I have the latest one, which is the Survivors.
And you've been doing a series.
Yep, and I just did a series called Saturday Survivors, where I make groups, survivor groups that are in the world. And by the way, Tim, on my last stream, I talked about these 3 sisters.
I watched it. Yep. I didn't catch the live, but I watched it afterwards. Yeah.
I've decided I'm going to call them the Sisters of the Seed, since they're on a farmland. They're sisters.
Oh, there you go. Sisters of the Seed. That sounds like something else, though. I don't know.
So yeah, but yeah, now the Hexing Hills. What a privilege! What an honor to be a part.
Because of Paul's zines, and I like them so much, I wanted to integrate it into my campaign and make this post-apocalyptic fantasy section in there. So I thought it was pretty cool, and I'm gonna run that. Now I gotta find, how do I do this again? There we go. Now I think we're back. So that was my cool thing of the week. Finally kind of finished that part up.
And you have an area for the Doom Singers, do you not?
Yeah, that was made a while ago. That's that's the one that's right by Scorner. That kind of the Andaluvian dunes. That's basically Dune Singer land right
territory.
There. Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. So basically, my entire campaigns though have been between this little section, Hound's Head and Scorn, and a little bit over in Low Hill, in the halfling section over here. So I have a lot more in my world to start exploring and fleshing out and everything.
That's pretty cool, man. I'm
glad to see you, man. Is that Ash Forest?
Ash,
not ass. Okay.
No, not ash. No,
I'm not going in there.
Well, there is
I'm not going in there.
There's a demon gate in there if you look. So that might be the pucker. See, yeah, right there's a demon gate. That's so. It could...
that caught my eye. It did catch my eye. I was like, oh, I gotta go. I want to go.
I gotta go.
Glory.
Have we not already been to the? It sounds like we've been to the demon gate actually, but.
Well, you guys, this is where, remember the card masters, a Commatory and Ash Elf. That's the Ash Elves live in the Ash Forest. That's where they're from.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool. When will this map be made available, Tim, to the general public, like on your Patreon?
Probably not.
Probably not. Sorry, chat. You're out of luck. No price will get this for you.
Screenshot that shit if you want it, guys.
Yeah. No, I mean I can release it at any time because I'll probably try to integrate it into something so it'll stay up there so people can refer to it. But like right now, to have the map, and then I'll have these, I don't know, 200 things that I already have on there will be for like the postage size stamp section that's on the map. And they'll be like, well, what about the rest? I'm like, I don't know.
I have good news. I have figured out why the fuck this thing wasn't streaming to Facebook. Because once you start streaming, you have to then choose your audience. And it was streaming only to me for some fucking reason.
So, well, I mean, you are your own best audience.
Right? I truly am. I mean, there's no greater fanboy. Can you
switch it? Or did you have to do it when it...
You have a choice of public, friends accept, specific friends, only me, or custom. So I just did it to the whole fucking universe. So
I see it now. Pop right up now.
You do it? Okay, cool. So I'm just wondering, as you go, Tim, I know you can see where the audience is viewing it from. You know, if you get any Facebook ones, let me know.
Right now there's 10 from you, 1 or 2 from Flint, 1 from me, and then Joe the Lawyer Facebook 0.
All right. Yeah. So let's see if it picks. Who knows? Maybe something will pop,
Actually, Teresa has a really good idea. You could, when you sell stuff, you could give away a stamp with part of the map. And then people could collect stamps and put the map together.
Well, then I'll have like the $1 million, the stamp, that you couldn't get on the Monopoly board at McDonald's. It's like, son of a bitch. Where's Broadway?
Yeah, you got to do all the parts except the one final jigsaw puzzle piece that nobody will ever get, and that's where Hound's Head is. Perfect.
There you go.
Well, you know what? And two, I just bought they had a deal for these what's called Dungeon Morph Delves and Descriptions. And really what all that is, it's like Crypts, Lairs, and Sewers. It's by Inkwell Ideas.
Inkwell. Yep.
Right. So basically all they did was you basically have a square. You've got like maybe a 6x6 square, and then it has like
I got them back there
10 hooks or whatever it has on there. And I mean, Tim could do that.
Didn't he? Isn't Inkwell the hexographer guy? Is that him?
Yeah. Well, he's not hexographer. Is it hexographer?
Or is it Tim has a Kickstarter he should be doing?
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, that's also the. I made some good progress, so
I'm pretty rude, but just trying to keep you on task.
You need to keep me on task, but yeah, I made some good progress on this weekend, so I was pretty happy about that. Let's see here. I got to reshare this one now, Joe. There we go. We've got our overlay. What's LARPing is for the jocks?
Yeah, we were deciding that the after school clubs that I'm going to do. She asked if they were math or theater, and I said, well, if it's 5e, it's for theater kids. If it's math, it's for Pathfinder or 3.5 people. Then it's a math club.
I think.
Okay.
And so she was wondering if it's the jocks, then it's a LARPing club. I guess sword fighting.
Because they can beat the hell out of each other then.
Exactly.
Well, they already have equipment.
Well, I think just bullying the gamers is.
They just show up and they act themselves. They're LARPing as they bully the other students playing games.
Yeah. You guys give me flashbacks with that. No, I just remember I got into more fights, not because people were picking on, because I didn't like calling myself a jock because I never associated with them but I love sports. So I was always the athlete, and I was one of, on the bigger side, and definitely not the biggest, but bigger size. But I wasn't afraid to, like, if they would always like start picking on my friends that were playing D&D, and I can't tell you how many times I'd have to pull them off, my friends, from being jerks or something like that, or just like, giving them the old, junior high or high school, don't you touch my friend, I'll punch you in the nose comments.
You probably had to do that to me a couple times with Rob.
Rob was funny. Rob was one of those kids. He was the nerd kid, but I mean, Rob's a big boy. He's a dense little fucker. I mean, he is a compact. He's a little tall for a dwarf, but he's like built like a dwarf, just real compact.
Well, he played football, didn't he?
Yeah. Yep. And he played football, but they mercilessly, they were just would pick on him. But the good thing about Rob is half the time he didn't know they were picking on him because he was, partially deaf, so he didn't understand what was going on. And two, they could only push him so far. And then when they pushed him over the edge, Rob would just he'd hulk out. He'd rah, and he actually made that noise. That was actually the first time I ever saw Rob, was when he was in mini Hulk mode and going after somebody because he was taking a shower and they dumped a whole thing of foot powder over his head. And so he grabbed a towel and tore after him. Well, the only thing that miscalculated was like I
can't believe you're telling this story, Tim. I've been dying to have this story aired at some point, but it wasn't my story to tell. I've been waiting for this to come out.
He ran out in the truck. He's got a towel on. The guy's running out, and it's in that, I don't know what kind of tarmac kind of chip, and around the field, like for the racetrack. So it's that real jaggedy gravelly stuff. And as soon as Hulk hit the gravity stuff, it was like, a bunch of Legos on the feet. He's like, oh, ah, ooh, 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 ah. So now so he was raging out, but that definitely cooled out his rage in there. And that was my initial meeting with Rob.
So he went into berserker mode, but then quickly
Legos defeated him, basically.
Legos defeated him. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Glorified Legos. All right. Why don't we do a quick summary? Who remembers the best? Raise their hand.
My notes from last time: space-time continuum, but I leveled.
You did level. You're what, 8th, 7th, or 8th?
7th now. I am 7th.
7th.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you, Paul?
Let's see. I am 5th.
5th. And Ken?
6th.
6th. Okay. That's what I thought. We had a strata of people. All right. And that was all your notes then, Joe?
Yeah, it's the whole thing, man. Yeah. That's all I got.
I put down massive fight in fog rescuing Godfrey's wife.
Yes, right. That's right.
That's right. Taryn fought beside Paladin of Sareth. And that's what I have.
Yep. Yeah. And apparently I gave the demon grabbers too many tentacles.
There's a lot of tentacles.
There was 8, and you guys said it was a slog.
It was a lot.
So that's why I like to do our sum ups afterwards, so then we can adjust and fix. Because I thought it was getting sloggy too. I thought, this is getting a bit much.
But get the hell out of Dodge though in a good time.
You got out of Dodge?
Out of Dodge at a good, you know what I mean? We got out just before it got bad.
People it was starting to get really bad. It was starting to go downhill very quickly.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of surprised I didn't get to claim anybody that time. I mean, I guess we got Blogger for a short time.
Oh, yeah.
and he did get lucky to roll high enough to be alive enough, long enough to be there. So
hey, check this out. I made a comment in the comment section of the Facebook stream, and it carried over here, Tim.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, it identifies that it came from Facebook.
Yeah. Any viewers over there or no?
Let me see. We've got 0 from there.
0. Okay. So okay, all right. Cool.
And now Paul's got a bunch of lookers, and yours dropped.
A bunch of lookers.
You got a bunch of looky-loos.
Welcome, lookers.
Looker-loos.
All right. So you guys have delivered Godfrey and his wife to Godfrey over there.
And we dropped Godfrey off with his wife at
Pausanias's
place.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Now, at the end of the day, we're a couple of days back in time still, are we not?
No, you guys, no, you're not. You guys are back up to speed. And if I remember correctly,
I don't know if we're up to speed, Tim, because remember, didn't we go by there and nobody remembered anything about us?
Yeah.
Right. Think something has changed. Right.
So then do the characters know whether they don't know whether they're in current times, or are you telling us as the DM that we are in current times, but something is afoul, or is that something we have to figure out?
Well, you guys have kind of figured out that you went back to your normal time, but then you went back to trying to do or like address the Pausanias as if all this stuff they experienced, but they don't remember that now.
Well, but we don't have it. Like Columbo doesn't have any of his stuff. Like there's nothing of his. There's no.
The coins are missing.
All the coins are missing and everything.
But we got back the thief amulet, but we lost those 3 mithril coins. Correct? Like, or do we have those, Tim? I don't know. No. That's my main question here. Am I broke again?
No. Well, yeah, you're broke again. Well, you're broke again, but you got the necklace, but it's still in place there.
Did we check the Adventurers Guild vault to see if my fucking shit is in there or no?
You already checked it. Yeah, and you found that the necklace was in there and whatnot, but none of the mithril was in there.
But why would the necklace be there, but not the coins? It was all part of the same transaction. I'm not trying to get rid of the necklace. I'm trying to get back the coins, you see. Right. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. You're not sure.
You guys time travel.
It's just, like I said, it's a Star Trek Next Generation space-time continuum.
I know when we kept fiddling around with the sundial and the candles or whatever on that tower. But did you get sucked into it, or when did you guys travel?
I thought you traveled back to us.
Yeah, you guys are little. Yeah, it was Blaga and Draymond who traveled. So they traveled, went through the thing, and went backward.
Yeah, you guys were in Hound's Head, and then all of a sudden you found yourself back in the fog, and Joe used the card magic and drew you guys back.
Mm-hmm.
So we went back further than when we left.
You guys went back to the moment in time when the first night that you stayed in Scorn to when the fog rolled in. And now you guys are back in current time, but all of you guys are in Scorn.
So we're back to where we were, but a lot of the shit that happened never happened.
That's what you're trying to figure out.
Son of a bitch.
But everything that you had on you is still with you.
So I have basically all my gear except I'm missing my 3 coins. That's the gist of it.
Well, remember you sold 1 or 2 of them, remember?
Yeah, but the money's not there either, is my point.
Right. Yeah, your money's
gone. So the coins and or the money are gone. In other words, we got the amulet back from the Thieves Guild thing.
But you possibly know where they're at.
The coins?
Yeah.
Where? They're back where we got them. Back in the goddamn demon hole, we got 2 of them, and then we went into the shadow card mage guy's dream, and I found the 3rd. That's where we got them originally. We got to go back in that hole and get them again. Son of a bitch. And the card master?
Well, remember, the card master already talked to you guys. Well, talked to Vance at least.
Yeah. So there are 2 of those mithril coins down below where we got to kill those big ass ancient dwarfs again to get them. But they were only there because the card master guy was there, and that was post fog. Maybe the card master guy is there again, and we could sort of say, "Hey, what the hell is going on, card master guy?" and figure out some shit. That means we got to go through the harrowing district, which is full of. Is it full of demons now? I don't even know. We don't know.
Well, the fog's gone, like it was before. Remember, it came and went.
I don't think it left any demons behind.
But it was much bigger. The destruction of the fog this time was much bigger.
Yeah.
So by saving the one, we destroyed thousands or hundreds of others. Effectively. I'm very confused.
All shall be revealed.
We only got 2 sessions left. I don't know if it will be.
It might not be.
So Tim usually has a ticking clock in his campaign, and this one's ticking backwards.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. We're going to wake up and it was all a dream. That's how.
5 XP for Ken.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll give you 5 XP for that one.
Well done. Well done, Ken.
It's like a big episode of Dallas, you know, it was all a dream that year, you know.
So are we going to go into the hole in the ground in the harrowing district, or are we going to go back out up to the demon?
Yeah. Where are we, Tim? Is everybody just
you see where the party pog is right outside of the gate out there? That's kind of where I figured you guys had gathered up or whatever, wherever you guys want to be. You guys, I think you were walking back towards, because you guys had left. I think we left off of leaving them
the
at
apartment,
Pausemius.
right?
Was it the apartment, or did we end it at Pausemius's temple?
Well, we were in the street. Something happened, and Taryn was about to go back to the Temple of Sereth, and somebody ran up, and somebody said, had grabbed Taryn and said, "Wait." And that is where you ended. We were in the street, and
that's right, with that one, yeah.
And something was about to be told to us, I believe.
Right. I'm just trying to recapture what I was going to do with that one too.
That's why Tim wants to recap, so he can remind himself of what the fuck he was going to do in the game.
There we go.
I remember the general gist of it, but there was something specific. I just have to remember how to word it so I don't screw it up. All right. I got my notes here. So the guy looks around and he looks very, very nervous. And he's like, "Are you guys going into the harrowing district?"
We weren't planning on it.
You did before.
Who are you?
I'm nobody of consequence, but I'm somebody that might be able to help you.
How do you know we went there?
Because I remember that part. And when you look at this person, remember he's like kind of a younger kid, and he pulls out a mask. I'll give you guys a second to see if any of you guys can remember this part.
Are you showing something, Tim, or no?
No. I'm just saying he looks like a young kid. He's got a mask and he's got like this.
A mask like a kid from that, like one of those kids from the harrowing.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yep. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, were you one of those that caused my weapon to strike back at me?
And he kind of, I don't know that magic.
Then how do you know? Were you there when we entered?
I was. And he looks at, I believe it was, and he looks at Columbo, you, the one who killed me.
Surely you deserved it.
Well, that's a rational defense.
I mean, I don't remember, but
He goes, but last time you left 2 gates open. This time you'll have to close them.
So you are
or
going
at least
back.
One of them. He goes, you left 1 gate open to the abyss, and you left 1 gate open to the land of the dead. And when he says that, you see like his visage on his face goes like gray and shadowy, like a decaying corpse for a second. His mouth falls open. He's got this gray maw that just kind of slacks to the side just for a moment, and then it straightens back up again, and he just looks like a normal kid.
Like my third wife. Let's
So
you came from the dead. You can lead us back, correct?
Yes.
Gates.
Yes, I can.
In a way that minimizes any unnecessary risk and encounters along the way.
No.
Oh, of course not. I'm asking too much.
Right.
Columbo said that to the gods, and the god of the game answered.
You got it, kid. One more thing. But he grabs something out of his pocket, and he hands it to each of you. You see like this small vial.
What is this? Bombing fluid from the land of the dead?
If you think you're going to die, drink this.
Do we each get one?
Yep.
Maybe I should drink it now.
Well, don't drink it now. It's a potion of oblivion.
Oblivion.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make me feel all happy and light and fluffy.
Well, you won't want to. You will want to be obliterated if you leave those gates open and you die down there.
Oh.
Okay. How do you know about such things? What is your role in all of this?
Because I'm living it.
What does that mean?
Makes sense.
And you see him slack, like the slack-jawed thing, kind of, he's just, I'm in between. A lot of us are.
And if we close these gates, what'll happen?
Then we can rest, hopefully. Oh. And you won't have the demons attacking Scorn, possibly, too.
Oh, well then. Then we should probably go and tell me, is there any mithril coins down there anywhere to be found?
He doesn't know. He just kind of shrugs. Oh.
Well, lead the way, I think, then. What do you think, gentlemen? I look at Taryn and say that loosely. What do you think?
Well, if we are to stop whatever is happening, this weird time thing, that whatever we're talking about, then we must go down and we must shut these gates.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah. And Mac is named it Lich Juice, by the way, which I think is perfect.
Lich Juice, there you go.
There we go.
Little Lich Juice box, huh?
Juice box.
Can't get the straw into it, damn it. All the power of the world, and I can't get the straw in.
They're a pain in the ass. When the kids were little, the nephews and nieces, and you're trying to they hold you to give you the juice box because they can't do it, and you're like, motherfucker, the fucking straw breaks, and you're like grabbing the one from the garbage and rinsing it out to use it again. It's like piece of shit.
Then you're squeezing it while you're trying to put it in, and then when it goes through, you squirt yourself with it.
Yeah. Like a cheap hooker,
All right. What do you guys want to do? Because you guys are all beat to hell pretty much too, or
we should
some
rest
sort of way.
Right tonight, I guess, and go in tomorrow. I think one of us at least has Blog has 1 hit point as usual.
Yeah, Blog has got. Well, I was going to say that's his standard. 1 hit point. He's good.
I can't see the hit points.
I have 1 hit point.
Yeah,
and no spells.
Yeah, we should rest. Taryn, I can't see Ken's or Taryn's hit points at all again.
Well, I ended with 6. So me going out there like this was unwise.
I got 48, surprisingly. It looks
he's got a stick instead of an axe.
True, I have to get another axe. And I'm going to buy a spear so I can throw it.
There you go.
All right.
All right, so go ahead and get your spear and everything. Replenish all your hit points. Replenish your spells, Ken. All right, Joe, we're going to go with you first. Columbo. All right, when you fall asleep, you get awakened. Oh, it just feels like you get your, lay down, you rest, you start to close your eyes, and you hear a banging on the door.
Okay. Grab my weaponry.
Okay.
And who is it, Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood style? Who is it?
Who is it? And whoever's there is just doing the cop knock. All
right, I'll get ready. Long sword in hand, and pull the door open.
Nobody's there.
Oh, fuck me.
You see out in the hall, it's got the residue of the fog still in the hallway, but it's not burning. It's not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
You hear some voices outside. It sounds like there's a conversation down below in the lower levels and everything, but it sounds like there's something going along outside too at the same time.
Now we're staying at the original place, correct?
Yeah, you guys are up there where Hobbs is.
Okay, yeah. So Hobbs isn't with us now, correct? It's Taryn.
No, you got Taryn again. Yeah,
we haven't met Hobbs technically yet.
No, you've met Hobbs. Hobbs hasn't met you.
I'm not even stoned. If you're gonna give me warnings, I need to be smoking before the game. You need to give me a heads up. I need to be fucking prepared for this shit. I can't follow this stuff clean headed. Jesus Christ. All right.
Hey, as long as I'm not throwing riddles at you like that.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
At least in limericks and shit.
Yeah, limericks. Oh my God. Well, I went like psychotic as soon as Rob started throwing out the limericks.
Yep. I followed that lead with an arrow to somebody's back, if I remember correctly.
And a round of applause and some backup. Yeah.
All right. So there's nobody there.
Nobody outside in the hallway. No, you don't.
We're
know
all
who
sharing a room together back
Yep.
then. So all of us are in that room.
Yep.
But I'm the only one who heard the noise.
Yeah. You see Taryn, he's curled up with his spear and his axe. He's making little cat noises as he's purring over him and that. And you got Draymond slumped over in one of the corners, snoring away and trying to cast a spell in his sleep.
While he's sleeping, I'm going to put Taryn's hand in a cup of warm water just to see what happens.
Okay.
See what happens.
That ever worked for anybody?
Well,
anyway.
Well, if you do that, it automatically pisses all over you, I guess.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, didn't you already get the Taryn experience?
You already know what happened.
That's why I want to have him piss himself. A little revenge,
Columbo's got a little preoccupation with Taryn there. I don't know.
I'll bump them both awake, nudge them with the foot. And did you guys hear the knocking on the door?
They don't budge.
They don't budge at all?
No. I mean, they don't wake. They don't awaken.
I'm going to shake them a bit more. Really.
Doesn't seem to do anything. They just kind of get disturbed a little bit, but they're still out.
I'm going to throw my gear on. I don't like any of this shit.
Okay. You got
your.
Like when you go to throw your gear on, as soon as you think it happens. Your gear's on. You got your weapon and everything on you.
I'm suspecting I'm in a dream here. I'm going to step into the hallway, shut the door behind me, and Card Master, are you there?
You don't hear a reply to that.
All right,
but you hear the door, the door across. Remember how there was one door across from you guys where the basically like the frat boy mages were staying at?
Yeah.
When you first arrived, that door starts shaking like crazy, like bam, 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 bam.
I'm gonna go over towards it.
Okay.
Do I see anything? Smell anything?
It feels colder over there.
These doors are pretty much shit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, especially someone with your strength and everything. Yeah, if you wanted to kick it in, yeah, not a challenge for you.
Yeah, I'll kick it in.
All right. The door goes. Basically, you kick the door almost off of its hinges, and you see an empty room inside.
No, those mages aren't there.
No, the only thing you feel like the cold that was on the outside is much more intense on the inside.
Is it dark in here?
Yeah. Yep.
I guess I should light a torch. Do I have a fucking torch? No, I'm gonna go back to the room. I'm gonna summon a torch as a dream. I'm gonna summon a lit torch.
So as soon as you want a lit torch in your hand, one appears.
I'm going to summon 10 mithril coins to my hand, Tim.
Okay, you got 10 mithril coins.
Just exactly the same kind as we had before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And put them in my pouch, my belt pouch.
Okay.
Yep.
So when the torch doesn't, it's having a hard time pushing back the light. It's there's almost like a consistency to the darkness. Have you ever seen like a high definition TV that then you're watching like an old movie and the black spots turn into that weird pixelated crap because it doesn't know how to comprehend it. You know, it doesn't background. That's kind of what's happening. And so it's like you can kind of see through the darkness, but not that well. But you feel like there's something moving. You feel something like shuffling or moving in the back of the room there.
But it's a shadow, or do I see the movement, or I just
you hear the movement.
I hear the movement.
You hear the movement. And back.
Then I'm going to give myself the sight, which will enable me to see that which is moving.
That doesn't quite work out for you.
Oh, so much for wish fulfillment.
Yeah. But I mean, you're squinting really hard, and you do see a small, well, probably about 3 foot tall figure hunched over, dressed in very gray, what it looks like monotone gray, like there's no color to it at all, hunched over, kind of shivering.
I'm gonna put the regular longsword back, draw the hard silver, just think bats sword or what a broadsword, just in case it's a weird magical thing I need to be able to hit him with that with.
Sure.
And should have walked towards it with the point out towards him. What nature of being are you?
So you see this creature who it has no real face to it, Joe. It's got a little bit of, like, once in a while you'll be able to see its eyes for a second, its nose for a second, but nothing stays. It's almost like silly putty, but your eyes keep sliding off the features of it, and all you hear it say, or what you think it's saying, is something like, I can't go home. And it sounds like a little boy talking.
Where's your home, child?
And you just hear, Mommy.
I'm going to reach out and try to touch him.
Okay. All right. Make a Constitution roll.
Save, or I get check, I guess.
Yep. Con check. Yep.
15.
When you touch this gray little creature, your hand just hurts from how cold this thing is, and you get a wave, like you pull back your hand, and you have this like shock of you almost have to catch yourself from like starting to sob. You just feel like this depression, this just hopelessness, just starting to overtake you.
It was a wave of it though. It goes away. Or is it building?
It does, yeah. As soon as because you made your major con, you pull away and you get. But even it takes you a few moments to kind of recompose yourself because it hits you hard.
All right. As long as this is wish fulfillment land, I'm wishing back my other 3 fingers I'm missing. Are they back?
Yep, they're back.
All right. I'm hoping some of this shit comes back into real life with me. Bunch of money and fucking all my fingers. You know?
Right.
You might as well wish for a bigger, normal sized member.
That was next on the list, dude. It's gonna be, yeah. It's just we're gonna
you miscalculated. You should have said you don't have to wish for whatever you already have.
Chicken of the wars. You could always have a few more inches, Tim. You know, so you know. Be the king of the wars. All right. I don't know what the hell to make of this kid.
And then outside you hear more shuffling and more movement, and you hear bam, 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 bam.
From where? Outside?
Outside this room. Like it's almost in the hallway or downstairs. You're not really sure.
I'm going to go back to our door.
Sorry.
And I'm going to bang on that door loudly. See if they wake up from my banging.
All right. You bang on it. They don't seem to budge.
Huh. Let's
And as you're standing there kind of looking out up the stairwell that comes up to your room, you see more of these gray creatures, different sizes. And you can see some of the features from them, but what they look like is they're probably some people at some sort of time, but now they're just like spirits, ghosts of themselves, but kind of completely drained.
Huh.
And as they get closer to Joe, they're just like with the other one, the cold intensifies.
All right. Gonna say stay back and have the sword out in front of me.
And they stop, and you hear one of the like it sounds like a goblin from its accent, and you hear it says, "We can't go home.
Where's your home?
Can't go home." And the goblin looks around and he points down the stairs.
Is he blocking the stairway?
They're in the stairwell. Yeah. I mean, you look like you could run right through them. I mean, these are all very fragile, like ephemeral kind of creatures.
I just don't want to touch them. If I could get by them without touching them is the key here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have the sword in front of me in case I get too close. I could brush against that and see what damage it does. But I'm not going to swing it at them, but use it as sort of a barrier, a shield or something. And try to get past them and head down the stairs. So
you hold the sword out in front of you, and they part. They do seem like they're still afraid of the sword.
Okay.
And they move away. But as you're going down the steps, I mean, you're seeing more than you thought you did. What you thought maybe was like the one goblin, you see like 4 or 5 there. The walls you thought were only 3 feet away seem to jump to like 10 feet away. The stairs where you thought they were just sort of regular stairs, instead of being like 8 steps down, it seems like you're continually going down steps but not getting any closer to the bottom.
I have nightmares tonight, man. There really is stuff of nightmares here. Fuck. I look back to the top. How many steps down have I gone?
It looks like 3 or 4.
I'm going to walk back up to 3 or 4. See if it takes a million years to get back up to them.
No, you seem to be able to navigate those back to the top. It looks like you're 4 steps down. It feels like you go 4 steps back up.
All right. I'll try to go down again. See what happens.
Okay. Same thing starts happening. This time, Joe, give me a wisdom roll. Wisdom check, please.
I ain't gonna help. Oh, I got a +1 to that.
Yeah.
13.
You're kind of aware now you're very aware of what's going on, but it doesn't seem like you're making any progress. It's just kind of in the same. You kind of look back to check for reference of how far you've gone down, and it doesn't look like you've gone any farther down. The people that are standing around you seem to be multiplying, but then again, at the same time, when you move, their numbers shift too.
Okay. All right, let's head back up to the stairs. I'm not getting anywhere by going down, so let's go back up the stairs. And
as you're going back up the stairs this time, they're reaching out for you, Joe.
I'm swinging them right to knock them aside. Not so much to damage them if I don't have to, but to knock them aside. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Flat of the blade kind of shit.
All right, just let me see. I'm gonna just roll though, Joe, a d20 and see if any of them just happen to brush you as you're going up there. No, right. They kind of reach out for you, but as soon as you start brandishing your sword, they definitely are afraid of it, and they reel back from that.
All right, I'm going to run to move to our room, our door to our room, make sure it's shut.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so there's nobody in there. No, these creepy ass fucks in there.
Now you see some of them inside that room.
All right, I'm gonna run in and say, "Get out of this."
One second. Well, you're kind of in the doorway right now. You see these grayish creatures, and like when you open and look it up, you see one hovering over Taryn. Taryn, you feel a small hand on your shoulder that's shaking your shoulder, and it hurts.
A reflex action, I will probably reach over and smack whatever it is, thinking it is either a bug or some enemy of some kind,
or Columbo.
Columbo, yeah. Right? I may smack it.
It's time again.
It's time again for explicit warning. This is
look
our
away, cat.
Look
away.
You move your arm back and you don't see anything there, but your arm hurts. Like it just with this deathly cold. That's like just aches right now. And when you turn, you see this gray creature hunched about a foot away from you. It looks like it could have been of an elf at one time, but I won't go through all the description again like I did with Joe, right. But definitely drained. It just looks gray and drained and insubstantial.
Well, I should grab my dagger, which I probably have close by.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll grab my dagger and I will brandish it.
Okay.
So what do you want of me, foul spirit?
And it lowers its head. I just want to go home.
Then go, be gone with you.
And just for a moment, Paul, when you say that, give me a con roll.
Okay.
You feel this wave of depression and hopelessness overtake you.
Oh, no.
And you hear the creature go, I can't. And when it says that, you just feel that you have no chance of helping. You have you just basically any hope, any determination you have, you feel draining from your body. Columbo, you happen to see Taryn. Looks like you saw the great creature hover over him for a second.
Yeah.
And he wakes up, but when he wakes up, that creature's gone, and you see Taryn turning gray. If you're talking, Joe, I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. That's the son of a bitch. run over it. So that creature's gone. Is there any other creature in the room?
You start looking around. Yeah,
there was a couple.
Yep, you see 2 hanging around Draymond right now.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him with the sword. Get away and start swinging.
All right, as soon as you start, you don't have to roll to hit, Joe.
Okay.
As soon as you start swinging, they scatter from Draymond. They disperse. But as they disperse, the walls give away, and when the walls give away a little bit, instead of being a foot away from you, now it's like 5 feet away from you. Now you see like 5 or 6 of them back there.
Son of a bitch. Good night, David.
Oh yeah, good night, David. 1 a.m. here, man. Thanks for staying up and hanging out for a little bit.
Right, thanks for hanging.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Gonna like stand literally over Draymond, I guess. Straddle him, stand above him, and just get ready to swing anything that comes nearby. And they Taryn, get to it. What's going on?
He says, I do not know. I do not feel I can go on.
Go without me.
You're gonna try to inspire him by mockery. What kind of a failed doom singer are you that you get touched by a little thing and you turn gray and feel you can't go on? What kind of attitude is that in a doom singer? And in a priest of Sarath in training, you failed on both accounts. Come to it, man. Get with it. Come alive. Turn this gray off in his depression attitude.
How will I respond? Do I get a
I would definitely say, yep, go ahead and get another con check there.
Trying to enrage him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Aggravate me. That's right. Yeah. All right, here we go.
I was gonna say, if he rolls a 1, you make him cry.
Make him piss his pants.
There you go.
You feel some of your old self coming back, but it's not quite there yet. But you definitely feel a little bit stronger than
you. Watch your mouth, Columbo.
Is he still sitting on the floor though, in a puddle of his own?
He's still sitting on the floor, and where that creature touched him, like I said, it was causing his arm and his shoulder and part of his neck to go gray. Now it just seems like there's a spot on him that's gray, that's kind of been put in check right now.
All right.
Now what you see, or like as your attention was on Taryn, you see 5 of these creatures now around Draymond.
I'm gonna go back to start swinging at him.
You're standing right there with him.
Okay, all right.
They just seem to, as soon as you don't look at them directly, they just kind of slide away from you. Your point of view.
All right. So I'm as I'm going like
pray the gray away. There you go.
Yeah. I'm just like as I lean over. So I'm got my if in other words, if Draymond I'm standing over, I'm gonna like swing the sword around in wide arcs to make sure that they come nearby.
Give me an intelligence roll, though.
Me? All right.
Yeah.
This is my 1 negative.
Yeah.
9.
That's your only negative, but we'll just see that. Yeah, you just see them like the creatures laying their hands on Draymond.
Hey, that tickles.
I'm gonna swing at him.
Okay. And you see him scatter again.
All right. And then real quick, as I quickly turn my attention to Draymond, but I'm still swinging my sword over him to scare them away. I'm going to lean over towards Taryn, who's still sitting on the floor, apparently. And with my left hand, I'm going to backhand him across the face. Come to, man. Get with it. There's a fight here. You're crying in the puddle like a girl.
While you were defending Draymond, another one of those creatures jumped on Taryn and is... Give me another con check, Taryn.
All right. I can find my character sheet wherever it went to.
Right now, I'm seeing this as almost like a reverse AHA video. Take me on.
Yeah, take me on. Yeah.
All right, another con check. Here we go.
That's right.
You
feel another pain in your leg as this other pathetic looking creature starts going, we can't go home, Taryn. You have to help us. And it touches your leg and you feel feel it gripping you again, and the grays starting to fill up your body.
Stop touching my companions and myself, and we'll help you get home, I scream.
At what point do I grab my dagger and just stab myself? And just like, at what point of hopelessness am I like, I can't go on?
God.
Pretty soon.
Yeah. Making these spectacular, craptacular rolls. You have a luck point, I think, Taryn. Just saying.
Yeah, everybody has a luck point in the beginning of the session. So you don't forget about that for any time you want to use it.
I hate to use it on this, but
either that or become a shade like them.
I guess.
I say you stop touching me and my friends, and we will help you get home.
And when you say that, they start backing away a little bit. Well, when they back away, Joe, like I said, the walls now have vanished, and it's just become sort of like a misty landscape where you're standing, and you just see hundreds and hundreds of them around you.
All right. So we're in a field of creepy undeadish things.
Pretty much. And they're just staring at you now. But like I said, every time you try to look at them, they slip away from your eyes. They do that. And Paul, give me another roll.
All right. Come on, Con. Do something.
Draymond is not awake yet, is he?
Ah!
Nice.
You when they back away and you kind of see them for what they are a little bit more, Taryn, you feel the power of Serath imbue you, give you bravery and purpose once again.
Okay.
And Draymond's over there, and he looks like he's taking a little kitty nap. He's like he's fine.
Has he been touched yet or no?
He doesn't look gray at all.
All right. Okay. Draymond, get up. I'll kick him in the ass.
He doesn't wake up.
I believe he is awake. Maybe my wish fulfillment will work in that regard.
No, he doesn't wake up. It's like when you go to kick him, Joe, it's almost like the gray things. Like you go to kick him, but it seems like your foot just sort of slides off around him. Doesn't seem to quite make contact. Or kind of passes through him.
One of you, come over here and touch him. Quickly. Not hostilely and not in a private, intimate place. We need to wake him up.
Aww.
Touch him in the taint. Touch him in the taint.
You see, one gets the pinky out. Yeah. The one says, "We cannot touch the honored one."
He has honor?
That's what it says.
Only in your dreams.
So I will try to touch Draymond, and I kind of just like I'm going to kind of like shake him.
Yeah, when you go to do it, your hand just seems to pass through him a little bit. Doesn't seem to work.
It seems our brother Draymond is not with us. If he is not here, where is he?
I don't know. I think he's where we started off, and we're somewhere else. We got to find a way to Tim, are we full hit points as if we leveled up? Or, in other words, are we healed? Do we have our...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Then what do we do there, Columbo? Do we go to where he is, or do we bring him back to us?
I don't know. I look at the field of undead in front of me and I say, release us first. Tell us what we must do to free you and release you back to where you need to be so you could go home.
And you see the young boy with the mask come through the crowd.
Oh, you again.
You must close the gate. It's not a consequence. It's just what happens.
So until we close both of these gates, none of you will rest.
And he goes, only the gods will tell me, or only the gods will tell you. I don't know.
Well, release.
Well, give us back our member here. Give us back Draymond.
I'm not your member. Hey, now.
Well, he did wish for a bigger member. He just didn't say, he wasn't specific. You just became his member.
That's right. There we go.
Got a little Draymond on you.
That is the name of my member. I call it Draymond.
Little D.
Oh no, I call it Double D.
That's right. Well, instead of Diggerheimer, he can be Dingleheimer.
Yeah.
This is getting weird.
It is getting weird. You've now become somebody's member.
And so that's different than any other session we've had.
Right,
well,
exactly.
We're all in our mid to late 50s here, and we're still children.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm not in my 50s.
That's true. You're ancient. I forgot.
Yeah.
Ken is 78. Shit. Forgot about that. Ken played with Gary.
At least he's not as old as Jackson. He's 86 or something.
That's true. That's true.
True.
No, I was trying to describe like one of our games to somebody. I said, just imagine a bunch of 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds playing a game unsupervised, and they have money.
Money? Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I was 13 and 14, I couldn't afford the bookshelf behind me.
Couldn't afford the dice.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Couldn't afford shit. Yeah, we had to share dice sometimes because we didn't have enough.
Right. That's right.
So
I'm yelling that says then give us back Draymond that we may close the doors. Close the gates.
We don't have him.
Where is he then?
He's sleeping.
Where is he sleeping?
Romantasy novels, all the girls are right. It does kind of sound like that, Mac. Oh, he's sleeping, I suppose.
Where is he sleeping?
And he points to the floor.
Well, release us from whatever connection we have right now to you so we could go back to sleep, wake up tomorrow, and then go into the hole.
I don't have any connection. I'm not keeping you here.
Why can we not rouse Draymond from his sleep? Why can we not physically rouse him?
I don't know the answer to these things.
You are useless. You give us nothing. You put nothing but obstacles in front of us. Tell us to close gates.
And you see the boy kind of lower his head. I am sorry.
You made a dead boy cry, Taryn. Look what you did.
He's already a gray boy, and you made him grayer.
I made him blue.
Turned him blue, yeah, blue-gray.
Turned him blue.
This is more like slate now, huh?
That's sort of a slate. That's right.
All
Taryn
right.
does not care about this boy's feelings.
And you guys hear the door going boom, 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 boom.
Oh, here we go again. Look back. I'm still, the door is open. I never shut it, so.
Oh, it's shut right now.
Oh, I'll look back and I will.
Well, when you guys are both awakened now. You guys are woken up, but you hear that same knock. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, so we're back. We're awake.
Yep, you're awake. Yep. Yeah,
So
and you guys all hear this pounding on the door.
I will go to the door and answer the door.
Hold before you do that. I search to see if I have 10. Do I have all my fingers and those 10 coins on me?
No.
Fuck me. Damn it. I thought I found a loophole.
A loophole. Well, you did in Dreamland. Just got to go back every once in a while. So you open up the door.
Yeah.
And you hear Robert's voice. There's a Columbo, Taryn. Boom, 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 boom.
Who's Robert?
He's the parson from Hound's Head.
Oh, Parson Roberts. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Parson Roberts. That's right, Roberts.
Parson Roberts. Okay. Well, I'll answer the door.
All right. You say, I was like, there's something that's gone very wrong with Godfrey.
What is it?
He's like, we can't. Well, we have him stabilized. Most of his memories are gone.
and he can't be recovered at all.
And he walks into the room and shuts it behind you. There is possibly a way, but you'll have to find the mind wraith, and then bring back the mind wraith alive somehow.
Did you just say kill the mind wraith and bring him back alive?
I didn't mean kill the mind wraith.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Capture the mind wraith and bring him back alive.
Does he see the dead children?
Who?
Parson Roberts.
No, we're awake now.
You guys are actually awoke. You guys were awoken by him knocking.
Oh, we're not woke, but I've been
right. So we're awake.
Yeah.
And
even Draymount's awake too.
He is with us.
Yeah, he's with you. Yeah, he looks very refreshed and well rested.
Oh, that was a nice nap.
I look at Taryn
freaking out now. He doesn't know what to make of any of this stuff.
Taryn, you were in that dream then? It affected you as well with those evil things touching everybody?
Yes.
Who was touching what? What are you talking about?
Parson. I will relay the story to the parson of what happened yesterday with the thing with the kid we encountered, and then last night what happened to me and Taryn. I'll tell the parson what happened. That way Draymond hears it as well.
I've heard of that before. He goes, I don't know much about it, but I have heard the stories before. But that hasn't happened for many, many years. Well, some people say the Northmen that's what they're captured by.
Well, you understand, we explained to you that we did other things in a different time and place. And now we came back here and those things are undone.
You've told me that. Do I understand it? No.
I wonder if it's related to all this.
It's beyond my knowledge and any of what I know.
So we were told that the undead will not rest until, and apparently neither will we, because the undead will kind of fuck with us every single night until we close these 2 portals to hell and to the world of the undead. Number 1. Number 2, the wraith needs to be found in order to recover the memories. I think that it might be more important to close the portals for the benefit of Scorn and everyone else involved. And then we could deal with the wraith. What do you guys think?
All I know is we must stop with this messing with time. We must shut these gates. We must bring this wraith back and put things right, lest I lose my mind.
I'm so confused. Was it Vinny Barbarino? I'm so confused.
Oh, yeah. Right. I forgot he'd do that. Yeah.
Good. All right.
I say we make haste and head to the harrowing.
Agreed. It would be good if our companion was done with his medical appointment so he could join us, because every little bit helps.
I'm keeping it up to keep an eye out on him just in case he pops in, but I haven't seen him yet. So
yep. Actually, good time. I got to take a leak. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. All right. So Ken, you got all your spells back and all that, and hit points back. Then Paul, go ahead and replenish your axe and spear if you want a spear.
All right. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. And because you know how to get your spear blessed from there too, Taryn.
Oh, from
the temple
of Sareth?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So you have a blessed, it's a normal spear, but it's a blessed spear.
Okay. So blessed to deal. Okay. So
it's good for one adventure, basically, one quest.
Right. Just like I had a blessed hammer, blessed axe at some point.
Right.
All right, I'm back. Hey, Parson Roberts, do you know where this wraith might be found?
Unfortunately, that's not one of the memories that's Godfrey has. Go ahead and make a roll, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you go ahead and make an intelligence roll. Because he told you guys. Oh, you made it, Joe. You know he went back to the Temple of Delaquain.
Oh, the original place where it all shit went wrong?
Mm-hmm.
We got separated?
Yep.
No, that's not where the holes in the ground were. That was in the harrowing district.
That's in the harrowing. Yeah. No, that's right. No, he didn't. No, he didn't go back up. No, he went to the harrowing district. That's right. He did go to the harrowing district, and that's where he got attacked.
Okay. All right. So it's all roads lead to the harrowing district then.
Yep. I was thinking it was the other one too, but now that I think about it, no, because he returned back here because he wanted to try to find the source of why his wife disappeared.
Yeah.
Now his wife's here and he doesn't remember her.
Okay.
He doesn't know he has his wife.
Would Taryn know anything about how to capture a wraith? Would anything in Sareth's teachings or anything of that nature? Would I know?
Sareth's teaching doesn't really deal with undead as much as demonic stuff. I mean, he's like the teachings they were mainly focusing on was demonic influences and demonic kind of creatures. He didn't get to the undead chapter yet, but that seems to be the whole, or not the whole, but a majority of what their teachings are about, how to deal with abysmal creatures and influences and whatnot.
Well, then I would pose to Columbo then. Columbo, do you know, in fact, how to capture a wraith?
I've never seen one. I would imagine are they insubstantial, or do they have substance?
Parson Robic he goes. I've never met one, of course, but I believe they're insubstantial.
How do you make them substantial? Do you know? In order to be captured,
he says there's. I went back into Pausanias's old records to check on a certain artifact, and he pulls out what looks like a gem. It's not a finely cut gem whatsoever. It's just like a crude cut, rough gem. You're not even sure what kind it is.
Okay.
And he says this is what from what I understand, they use to capture souls and spirits. I don't know if that'll work on a wraith. He goes, these are what's left over from a demi-lich. Did I lose you guys?
I'm here. I'm just thinking. So if we take the gem, maybe we apply it, touch the wraith with it.
He says, I wouldn't put it in the hands of someone who is not deep into their faith. You're going to need a lot.
I hand it to Draymond.
Yeah. He looks at Taryn is like, oh man. I don't know exactly how it works, but apparently this is the power is still within the gem to do this.
I hand it off to Draymond.
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh, he's gone. I'm sorry, I didn't see him.
Yeah, I'm gonna run and get some water, real quick, guys, and I'll be right back.
I wish we could make this the chat smaller and our screen bigger. You know what I mean?
Is that not a thing?
No, I was messing with it yesterday because I subscribed to this thing to do that show with Tim on Saturday, and I figured out what the hell I'm in there now. But I was messing with it, and I can't do it. I don't think there's no way that I know of.
Right.
Yeah.
If by virtue, what if Tim just makes the map screen bigger? Would it shrink the chat by virtue of him just making that bigger?
I don't think so. I wasn't able to figure out how to do that. For me, it was just a matter of you either have this and it shrinks every damn thing, or you don't have this. You know.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, you'd be distorting it. It's the dimensions of it. You know, it has to. Right. You know. So yeah. Just I wish either that or it would like. Instead of having it come across the screen like this, just have it automatically hit the bottom of the screen. And that way it would be, not in a whole column like this.
Yeah.
I think we did this version before.
That helps, actually. Except we can't see the rolls.
It goes rolls, right.
But you can move our people, though, Tim. Our little tokens, I think.
Yeah, I think I moved.
Put them to the top. I was able to move my little face around. You know,
I can't do that. It just snaps it back to where it was.
There's no individual. Like I click a different thing, a custom, or move it, or something like that. Because I was able to, if I hit custom, I can move all the little bits.
Oh, around. So if I do this,
boom.
How about that?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Go to the top left. That was better. Yeah. That way we can see the screen and we can see the rolls. That's good. That's better. You know. Oh.
Wow.
There you go. So I'm learning the custom here.
I am. Yeah.
Now he's playing.
I am. Well, I found a new toy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rounding the corners now.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice. Wow, fancy.
I'm shrinking.
Oh, I can switch.
You can make the. Oh, that's even better, dude.
Oh, look at that. That's fantastic.
You're not benefiting from my studly looks drawing in the chicks, but it's still you can see more of the screen, you know.
Yeah, we can see more of the map, more of stuff. Yeah.
Now, what about? Can you fuck with the dimensions of the chat over there, Tim? You know.
Let me see here, Joe.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I know it's with the chat, but I like having the chat out, like you said before.
I do. I'd like that, but if it could be a little bit smaller.
No, it just says exit full screen.
Well, and all of I guess it depends on where people are chatting from or commenting from, but I mean, everybody's watching their own chat. I mean, they're watching the chat
that they're in, probably
they're in versus watching our chat.
That's the thing. Well, the other thing, I think we told them that in the other video was that if you guys want to see some of the comments that you're not seeing, it's because they're coming in through Paul's channel or Tim's channel or my channel, and you're on one of the other channels, or maybe that one guy or 0 guys on Facebook. But if you want to see all the comments that are coming in, you have to look at this screen. Jesus Christ. You have to look at this screen in order to see everybody, as this screen brings them all together.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you push enter full screen and you just do full screen on this thing, I mean, it makes a pretty good size everything, and you can read everything and see everything.
Yeah, that's better. At least we could see that. You know, that's a better looking.
Yeah. Yeah. Glad we found it at the end of the campaign.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. So Draymond has the gem. Draymond, you have a magic gem that could suck the wraith in there, hopefully. And
so Ken, Parson Roberts hands this to you and tells you it's one of the gems from a Demi-Lich.
Oh. But he doesn't want it back, does he?
Well, we're hoping it'll capture the mind wraith. How you're going to find out which one's which, I have no idea. And bring it back to us, so maybe we can recover some of his memories. Draymond or Godfrey's memories.
Do these mind wraiths, when they absorb the memories, do they? I mean, they're feeding experiences. Essentially, they're feeding off the experiences and memories, and it gives them strength and power. I mean, presumably they have the knowledge that Godfrey had because they stole it from Godfrey. Correct?
I have no way of knowing that.
Huh.
That's what we're hoping. That's what our assumption is based on. So,
if we could, first of all, hopefully there's not a whole lot of mind wraiths that we have to deal with. But if there is one that we come across, we could perhaps reference something that Godfrey knew, or like his wife's. What the hell's his wife's name again? Parson? I forget.
No, I don't know.
I got it here somewhere.
Yeah, I got it in one of my stacks here. It's something like that.
It was a weird name. Yeah, it was an old-fashioned name. But if we start yelling out, Matilda, it's Godfrey, I've come to save you, maybe the wraith will come and take more memories. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah, I mean that it's just as good as assumption that we're making with it. So yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't, why it wouldn't work. But
okay.
So would my augury spell work on a wraith?
What's your augury spell do again, Ken? I'm sorry.
Just a minute, and I'll tell you.
Hey, it says I have a viewer on YouTube or on Facebook rather. There's a little one there. It says.
Oh, it says 0 here. I think it's probably you watching, Joe.
It's not really watching it. I don't have it opened. I just have it on a.
Like in the feed there.
On the feed, yeah.
Yeah,
it
says
there's
we
one
got
eyeball on it.
4 for Joe the Lawyer, 0 for Facebook Joe the Lawyer, 2 for me, 2 for Flint.
Oh, I don't need to ask the creature. I asked you. I asked the universe.
Yes, yeah.
So I could ask the universe, is this the wraith we're looking for?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Could do something along those lines, yeah.
And then once I fail and it touches me, campaign over.
Yay!
Well, for you.
And then Draymond is sucked into the gem.
Yeah.
Right. The gem turned around and used against you. Yeah.
Or he is now sucked in there with the wraith. Now he's stuck in there with the wraith.
Forever battling.
Forever battling. That's right. And we just shake it like a snow globe. You shake it and watch him fight.
Bounce around in there.
The
battle royal that will last for all time.
That's right.
No, really, because Draymond will fail all his spells and he'll be dead fast. So, yeah, it won't last too long.
True that. All right. He turns and goes, and he goes, I don't know how long Godfrey will last, so something's starting to overtake him.
Well, you should head out then now. We're all rested, correct? We got our stuff, and I think Taryn needs to buy some weapons or something.
He's already we hand waved all those things. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's head out. I mean, we got our
you're all stocked up and everything.
We have what was our torch situation? I have none.
I have one.
Just write down how many you guys. Just put it in your. Make sure you put it in your inventory slots. Just put down how many you want to get.
Ken, do you have anything for light? Well, I can't rely on the spell part, but do you have any torches or lanterns or whatever?
I have 2 torches. I'm gonna grab another one.
All right, I'll just. I think they come in packs of 3, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to take 6. I'll take 3 and 3.
I'll take 3 more, so I have 5.
I think Hugo's is in. Stop at Hugo's is in order here. Unless Parson, do you have anything that might help us at all? I know it's been a tough time, and you've been helping the city.
No, after the fog, our supplies have been depleted.
Are there any Hugo's for sale anywhere, Tim, that we know of that might be?
Yeah, there's actually a potion shop of an alchemy shop, not a Hugo's, but an alchemy shop that's just south of here.
All right, let's head there. See if they have it. They might have Hugo's there, right? Or
they might. There are sponsored Hugo's dealerships.
All right.
It's almost like a what do you want to call it? A franchisee.
Yeah.
All right, so you go to the one to the south of you there?
Yeah, let's see. I got 131 silver left. I used to have 1,900, but no, 131 silver left.
All right, and you see a very small potion vendor there.
Okay.
And he is just looks like he's just opening up and setting up things, and looks like he's got more herbal remedies than like magic potions. Okay. A lot of salves, a lot of ointments, and different things like that. So,
good sir. What do you have in terms of Hugo's healing or any sort of healing potions?
All right. So you start off with the Hugo's.
If you have them, yeah.
Hugo's. Okay. Well, I don't usually carry Hugo's, but I guess it is a good standard. I've got a few here for you. Joe, roll me a 1d6.
All right. Or 3.
You have 3. I have 3 Hugo's on me.
All right. How much do they go for?
25 each. 25 silver each.
All right. I'll buy one. We each have one, maybe, right?
So you buy one. Everybody else buying one then?
Yep.
All right, so 25. Rapidly depleting the funds. All right. Any other remedies or healing things that are of note for somebody who's going into a tough, sticky situation?
Well, let's see here. Mine are more home remedies. Hugo's is about the most adventure like that I do. Most of my stuff is for drawing salves and colds and different things like that. Probably nothing you'd be interested in. He goes, well, I do have this one thing. He goes, it's a drawing salve, but it's supposed to work good on poisons.
Oh, all right.
So, but this one is a little pricey because of the ingredients that are involved with it. And he goes, it's 100 silver for this.
Oh, I have 100 silver. I have 106. I will purchase that said thing.
Okay.
I am down to 6.
All right, Joe. So this thing has 6 uses.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what it does is it doesn't automatically it draws out the poison, but it's like if it's a fast acting poison, it's not going to work on like say your poison is going to affect you in 2 rounds or something like that. You can't slap it on and have it. It doesn't work that well or whatever. But like if it's a long acting poison, it'll give you advantage on your like con check.
Okay.
So that could be helpful for longer things. But he tells you too. But it can work on other things other than poison. So if there's other such things like maybe, if I've used it on infections and diseases, and it seems to work on those too sometimes. Man, Joe, you are typing hard.
I'm sorry, my mic is right next to it. Let me mute myself.
Bow. Did we? Paul's not back yet. Then. I haven't read this.
I'm here.
Oh, you're there then? All
yep.
Right. Here, well, I'll have a little banner going down here. Please like and subscribe, and extra XP to those who heckle Joe.
All right, here we go. What? We're heckling?
What? Huh? What? Yeah. Always my standard thing. Yeah. Heckle Joe.
I'm muted to type it in. So, salve for poison gives advantage on con checks only for long onset poisons. May work on other diseases too. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Cool. You guys take off. To the harry.
We have all the gear. I have food. I got torches. I got the salves. I got a Hugo's. Right. I got 2 slots to carry out shit. I got a crowbar, rope, grappling hook, hammer, and spikes, just in terms of the mundane shit too.
Let's see. Get rid of that. All right, there we go. All right. So you guys got everything you wanted then?
I think I'm set. Do you guys need any mundane shit or anything? I know you blew some rope in the last one, right? Didn't you use up all your rope or whatever?
Yeah, I guess I'll get another, what was it, 60 feet?
Yeah, it's 60 or, yeah, it's a weird amount.
Of silk rope.
Something like that.
So I had left some silver at Godfrey's apartment. Is it still there?
Are you going to go into his apartment?
Sure.
Okay. It's a little B&D happening right now. All right. No. That is not there.
Is there anything there, Tim?
Yeah, it's Godfrey lives there.
I mean, I know last time we were there was a ramshackle. old food in the fridge kind of thing going on. You know what I mean? What's looking like now?
It looks like they're like nothing, like it's regular. There's nothing to it.
If I remember correctly, last time we were there, Godfrey went to like a little niche area, like it was like a secret area. We pulled out something for us, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look in that secret area.
Yeah, but you don't remember how you opened it.
Well, I know what was it. Where is it?
I don't remember, Joe.
I don't either. But in other words, if it's a floorboard, we could pry it up. If it's a cabinet, we could bust the lock. You know, that kind of a thing. You know.
Right. So you're just going to use brute force and open it up?
Maybe. I mean, I just depends on what it is. I want to. You know?
If I remember correctly, it was like the side of a desk or a table or something like that.
Yeah, there was something, right? So
yeah.
So
just don't remember the exact.
I'll look at the side of the table to see if there's any sort of mechanism. I said last time we were here, Godfrey pulled out something for us here. I'm sure if we're saving his life and bringing back his, everything,
you find
maybe,
it. Huh? You find it.
Okay. All right. Is it openable or?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You find it and open it.
Oh, okay. All right.
As you're kind of describing it, you run your finger over like a switch or something like that. It just pops open a little bit. And
look inside. Maybe there's like Hugo's or something that would help us help him.
It doesn't look like there's anything to contain like big items, but there's definitely different pieces of paper in there, a little folio in there, and that kind of stuff.
All right. No healing potions or magic items or anything like that then.
No, nothing that you see there. No.
Damn. I was hoping he would have something to help us help him. All right.
I mean, you look around the house and Taryn actually spots a nifty little chest peeking out from the shadow of the bed.
Uh-huh.
You're muted, Paul.
I will investigate the bed, and I will now that I see it, and I kind of kick it out with my foot just to kind of get a view of it, of what exactly I'm looking at.
It looks like a brass slash bronze. What?
A brass monkey.
I thought the same thing.
Is it a funky monkey?
It's a funky monkey.
Okay.
It's a chesty chest.
Okay.
So it's about a foot wide, probably is about half that tall. Just a flat chest made of brass, and it is locked.
Okay. I'll pick it up and put it on if there's a table nearby.
Yeah, there's a table.
Okay. And so you said it does have a lock on it?
Yep. It has a like an external like little padlock that looks like it's more fanciful than useful.
I hand him my crowbar.
Okay, because he was thinking about his daggers. Like, no, I don't want to break my dagger.
Right.
All right. So I will grab the crowbar and attempt to pry the lock off of the box.
It pops off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pops off.
And I'm going to back away, and I'm going to take my dagger and just kind of lift the lid a little bit.
All right, make a con check. No, just kidding. You flip it open, and inside it's full of coins.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
what kind of coins?
Yeah. And you see two smaller pouches within there in the coins. It's all silver coins. After doing a quick calculation of all that stuff, you guys are gonna guess there's probably like 300-400 silver in here, but there's two almost like little dice bags in there too.
Oh, does it say Crown Royal on them?
You're not too far from the truth.
Oh. Do they have crowns on them?
Yes.
Oh, Taryn's like, well, Taryn wouldn't know this. Actually,
no, Taryn
wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I forgot which character I was for a second.
Either way, it's it's like huh?
Oh, I know, right?
You even channeled your high pitched voice from the other guy. You go, whoa, whoa! It's like somebody give you a wedgie mid whoa or something.
That's
there,
right.
you know.
I was slipping into Hobbs mode there.
I know.
Yes.
No, you merged the screens.
That's
so
right.
So they're small, but they're very heavy.
Okay, it's like me, myself, and Irene here. It's
right.
We're all kind of the voices are battling,
sharing the same head.
That's right. All right. So reverting back to Ternago, these crowns, these aren't normal coins. He picks them up and kind of puts them out in his hand.
So you see a small gold bar in Taryn's hand. And you immediately know, Joe, that those are, well, both of you guys know, those are gold crowns.
Gold crowns, but do they something? I do remember the gold crown was stamped with the Baron Mabray stamp on it, correct, Tim?
These are not.
These are not. These are regular ones.
Yep, these are from from the vaults of the king. It's got King Zdane's profile on it and his date of reign.
I wonder what Godfrey would be doing with these.
There's two of them in there?
There's two.
And what are they worth each? In silver?
1,000.
Woo!
Well, I don't really see that. I'm going to hold on to one of them, I think, for Godfrey. Nobody breaks in, takes them on him. We should hold on to this, I think. And we'll give it back to him afterwards.
Okay, so you steal one of his crowns?
Well, we hold on in guard. One of his gold bars. At least I do. You want to hold another one there, Taryn?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
All right. Do you guys leave the other coins alone?
Will the other coins fit in that drawer, Tim, that secret drawer?
No.
Oh, gold bar is one slot? Is that how it is?
For these ones, I would say 10 of them would be one slot.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's. I could fit the coins. I got enough slots for the coins too.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 empty slots. What is there? 3 empty slots because I don't have.
So you guys are checking it out then?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to store mine somewhere because I don't have any room for it.
I'll just hold on to them. I got enough slots here for all of them. I have 3 empty slots plus the
just a
silver
reminder for you, Joe. I mean, I know it's not a concern of yours anyways, or probably any of you guys. With all that coinage on you, you're making a whole bunch of noise too.
Oh, walking, you mean?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's hide the chest
and your pants are going to fall down.
Yeah, let's hide the chest and take the 2 coins then.
Okay.
And 2 gold coins.
Yep. You're going to make more in this place than you probably will down and below, huh?
Yeah, but we'll find a way. It'll be taken away from us in some way. So I'm hedging my bet against whatever the fuck is going to happen later. I'm going to have this shit everywhere.
You're the one who played the card, huh?
I didn't know they would bring these mugs back.
Yeah. All right. So you guys done looting Godfrey's?
Yes.
Yeah, Godfrey, your buddy, your pal.
Yeah. I'm holding on to him just so nobody steals it from him.
Understood. Yeah.
He has no memory of it anyway.
Nobody else steals it from him.
Yeah, he doesn't have a memory. He doesn't know he has it.
He has it.
We'll leave that memory out.
I even wrote 2 gold coins from Godfrey. See, so they're Godfrey. So when it says from, not owned by, from, like as a gift.
Yeah, and those are like I said, the highest value coinage that's used in the game right now. So
is the person still with us?
No, he didn't go in for your B&E. No, he went home.
All right.
It's like he wasn't going along with your, we're gonna break into Godfrey's place and see what he's got.
All right.
Or go potion shop. No, he went back to make sure Godfrey, because he was telling you that because of his memories are missing and everything, his health is declining quickly.
All right, let's head out to the harrowing then. We're protecting the gold. We'll give it back afterwards if he lives. If he doesn't, we get a bonus for trying. Yeah,
As you guys get closer to the harrowing, the noise from the city fades away, and when you feel like you kind of breached where you were last time with the harrowing, you don't hear anything.
Huh.
Do we see anybody moving around?
Do you see anybody what?
Moving around.
No, you don't see anybody moving around. You don't see or hear, because before you would hear them before you'd see them. And it's just.
Does the sky look the same?
Yeah. But like as you guys are walking through, you see bodies of animals and guys all over the place here.
Just males?
Just males, yeah.
No creepy kids?
You find a group of creepy kids laying in the ground.
Look, just laying there. The wife is back too.
What's that?
Plaga. The wife is back. She's with us.
She is with you.
You want to adjust, if you adjust the hit points, guys, all that kind of stuff, and max them out on that. I still don't see Draymond's hit points.
Mine's maxed out.
21,
yeah,
21.
Mine's correct.
I just see 1 of 19 for Blaga, and I see nothing on Draymond. I just see Draymond's bar, basically.
Let me see, Joe. Excuse me.
Start that now.
I know. I've been fighting it all night. Oh yeah, and the little weird. What did you call them, Joe? What are they? Or chubbies or something like that? The little weird kids.
Yeah, they're little chibbies.
Chibbies.
Chubbies
is something else.
That little what's his name's wife?
Yeah.
Godfrey's wife reminds me of these chibbies. These very childlike type of like Funko Pops almost.
Funko Pops. Oh, Funko Pop. Okay, save. All right, you should be able to see Draymond's now, or somebody's. Just
if you think about it, that's kind of how Ivy would look as a cartoon character. I think in my head.
Ooh, don't say that.
No, I mean, she got the red hair, right? I can't zooming in there.
And the giant head.
I don't know about the giant head.
That giant head.
I never met her, so I'm not saying anything about her head.
You're going to bring the wrath of Ivy down upon you if you're not careful.
But I have an image in my head. You know what I mean? And I say, I can see that being Ivy there.
So can you see everybody? Can everybody see everybody's numbers now?
Correct. Yep.
Everyone. That one's everyone. Yep. They should be. Everybody should be able to see everybody's AC and armor class then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't need any tentacle creatures here.
I was wondering
about we're gonna call this well where the same hole that it was before. The getting down before. And around the right around where this opening is here, guys, that's where you see half a dozen kids dressed in masks decaying.
Oh.
So this is the hole that will take us down through the old city, right? Because we had to go through the old city part, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Right, and there was rooms that we skipped. And then we got to that place with that fountain or something underneath there with the 2 dwarves.
Right.
Okay. I guess. Why don't you, Draymond? Why don't you cast one of your light spells so we don't waste the torches? How long does it last? An hour, right? The light spell still lasts an hour anyway, or half hour? Is that same duration?
Yep.
Why don't you do that so we don't piss the torches away and cast it on my helmet, and that way we could always see ahead of us. Does that make sense? Because I'll take the lead because I think I still got the best AC, right?
So is that 1 hour, Tim? Or I mean, it says 1 hour, but is it a half hour?
Half hour game time for me because our sessions are so short that
right. So what am I casting it on?
My helmet, I guess. That way it's in front of us. You know what I mean?
Right on Columbo's face.
Yeah, right in the eye.
On your nose.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Grim.
I finally had to make a rule that you couldn't cast a light spell on somebody's nose.
You had to write a rule against that?
Well, because that's what they in my game, they would just cast a light spell on somebody's nose and supposedly blind them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what it does in the other editions, doesn't it? Or,
yeah, but
first edition. But how much fun is that?
All right, so we're trying for a light spell here.
Yep, you need a big, 11 or above.
This will set the tone.
There
All
we
right,
go.
nice.
Oh, good. All right, let me.
Bet I can't roll for damage.
Yeah.
There's no damage thing here.
For that one, no.
Oh, look, 1 point of damage.
All right, so Joe, you take 1 point of damage.
How the hell did that happen? What kind of bullshit light spell is this?
It's a light spell we learned in the Comor Forest.
Son of a bitch.
I'm joking, Joe.
Oh, all right. I was gonna say, it's not unsurprising that something good hurts in your campaign, so I thought it was real.
It hurts so good.
Yes. All right. So I'll center it on Columbo here. And give you your light. Oh, start my time. Well, once I get the light started, I'll start my timer. No. Dynamic lighting. There we go. Vision on, bright light on. And it goes out to near, so that's 30 feet. All right. Save settings. All right. Timer started. Okay. What do you guys do?
I kind of like that. I'm going to cast one on my forehead.
All right.
Watch me fail.
Nice, dude.
Hey,
you got a 20.
I blind myself.
Do 1 point. You have to do damage. How much damage?
Right. Yeah, you got to do damage again. Yeah.
All right, 1 point of damage. There we go.
Let's see. So dynamic lighting, vision on, bright light, 30 feet. Okay, so we got 2 people with that on there. I'm only using one timer though, guys. So when they go out, they both go out at the same time.
Okay.
Taryn, are you getting a light spell cast on you so you don't feel left out?
It's gonna push luck. I mean, I tell Draymond, you may wish to hold your spell. We may need that light spell later. No need to cast it upon me.
Famous last words. That's gonna fucking bite you in the ass later, man. Somehow or another, that shit's going wrong.
You never know. Huh?
You never know.
All right. When you guys get closer to the bodies up there, both just give me an intelligence roll. Intelligence check, please.
All right.
Who's at it? Just Columbo?
Anybody who's going by the bodies. So
yeah, I got an 8 as I approached the well, so yeah.
Yeah,
I got a big 4. That's par for the course.
Yeah.
Dope.
What am I rolling?
Intelligence check, Ken. 17. One of the things you're finding odd too, Ken, is you've been passing these bodies and carcasses and whatnot, and there's no insects. There's nothing consuming them. There's no flies. There's no carrying anything around.
Look, no maggots.
Yeah.
Is there a smell? Are they rotting away?
It does smell. Yeah, they're still rotting away, but not as fast. Like, most of the time the corpses are getting consumed,
Yeah.
But these are doing the slow, decay and the little bit of sun that's in this area.
Taryn looks upon them with part disdain and part pity, remembering his last encounter.
Right.
He says, I shall not make the same mistakes I made last time. Foul creatures.
What mistakes did you make?
Well, I know that some of them that have some sort of weird spell upon them that causes weapons to come back and hurt me.
Oh, okay.
It's happened to you a couple of times.
It has, but I learned my lesson at the pit.
At the pit. Yeah, the pit was the final one. Yeah.
Charlie Brown's girlfriend beat your ass.
What were people calling Arcane Annie?
Arcane Annie, yeah.
Arcane Annie. I can't remember who came up with that one. That was pretty good.
I think that was me. I think that's Arcane Annie.
Oh, is it? Did you? Okay, yeah. She's gonna have to become a NPC in my world. Yeah.
There you go. She's gonna wind up marrying Taryn. That's how that's gonna work.
Isn't she like a 12-year-old child, Taryn?
No, she wasn't a child. She was Tim. She wasn't a child, was she? She was a young lady.
Yeah, she was more of a young woman. Yeah, than a little because they weren't going to let kids fight in the pit, type thing. But
that's a special round. That's a special.
That's how they warmed up the crowd.
It's like midget wrestling. That's a whole nother venue.
That's right.
That's Thursday nights in Scorn. Children battling children.
That's right. Well, you would have seen your one boy fighting there.
Oh, I would have. That's right.
Yeah. You would have seen Burns in there.
I have many children in this place here.
You do. You got quite a few going on. So you guys go down in there, and again, you find this pathway that you are on top of rooftops.
Okay.
And it collapses, and the path goes straight and continues down, and then there's a pathway that curves to the left. From your memories from this last time, the kids in the masks where they lived was to the left. That was where they resided at.
Yeah. There was like a pool or something there, right? Or a fountain or a little area of water.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
All right. So we didn't need to go there then. We could keep going the other way to get to
the other way. You remember that's where the place was when you met the card master the first time.
Yes, that's where we needed to go, because that's where the two portals to hell or something, or Helen the Undead Land, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's go that way to the card master. That's where they are, at least.
All right. As you're going down this way, the temperature's like starting to drop again, and you hear noises coming from up ahead, just a cacophony of noises, just horrible screaming and savage snarling and tearing and ripping of flesh up ahead.
Taryn remembers that he still has a batch of daggerweed.
Okay.
So he's going to take some daggerweed.
All right.
He remembers this. He goes, that didn't sound good.
Any other kind of weed in there you can help me out with?
Huh?
Any other kind of weed you can help me out with in there?
No, just daggerweed. I got 4 more doses if anybody wants any.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Well, I think it, if I remember correctly, we ate it. They gave it to us, or I bought it, and I think I had it when we went to the Delaquain temple, and it had some effect on the demonic presence there. That it gave us some. I don't know if it gave us protection or if it offset their magic or aura or something that was going on there that I seem to remember. But that's what
I will imbibe your weed, Taryn.
All right, so I'll give you some weed.
Yeah.
So an edible for everybody?
Edible for all.
And I'll give some to Draymond. He can have some too.
Draymond, Taryn's got a brownie for you.
The first one's always free, Draymond. But you'll be back.
Ken, are you muted? I haven't heard you say anything in a while. Okay.
No, I was just
falling asleep there like an old man or something.
I have 6 doses of daggerweed.
I was going to say, I thought Ken bought a bunch too.
Yeah, I didn't use it because Blaga and I got flushed down the demon hole.
Yes, you did.
You did. Yes.
Flush down the demon hole.
All right.
Sounds like an old sea shanty.
It
Yeah.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Are you taking it any at all right now, Ken?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Is there a benefit to having more, Tim? Like with normal edibles?
Possibly.
I don't see why not. Why don't we double down on this? If one is good, two is better.
Okay.
I know I've gotten into trouble in many a bar by saying that. I think we should
All right. Well, I'll eat one more and I'll give you one more. So I had two left. That'll free up a spot in my
cool.
What about you there, Draymond? Are you taking any more?
No.
Okay. Okay, make me a con roll to those who double dosed.
Oh
no.
Yeah. I can't wait till he fails.
No,
he made it.
No, you guys both passed. So what you're hearing now is from below. You're understanding some of the words, and it just sounds like they're fighting, and they're not really. They're just completely like leaderless, and they don't know what to do, and they're arguing with one another, and they're pissed off because they can't claim, different souls, different dead, and whatnot. So,
is it the children's voices we're hearing?
No, these are demonic voices. You're understanding their language,
and they're pissed off because they can't claim souls.
Yep.
And how close are we to the two portals, the demon one and the undead one?
You are. Oh, I lost my. 1 second. Wrong folder. Oh no, I thought that was the right folder. Oh no, I just got kicked out of my own game. I clicked on a folder.
Not in Roll20 anymore.
I know. I clicked on a folder to open it up, and it booted me right out.
It's funny.
All right, let's see. Maybe it's under a new folder. There it is. Why the fuck did I put it underneath that? All right, let me get this there. Let me just doing something real quick, guys.
Roberta Flack has died, everybody.
Oh,
I heard that earlier today.
Yeah.
She used to be one of my very favorite singers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it reminds? She sings that song that what's his name? That's on the soundtrack of Guardians of the Galaxy, I think.
Which one?
The one where whatever is doing that dance off, and he's singing that song. I think that's a Roberta Flack song.
Interesting. First time I ever saw your face, and then Killing Me Softly with his song. That was her.
Yeah, those are amazing songs.
Yep.
No, that's right. I got kicked out, so it took away my freaking save.
Oh yeah.
At least I found what I was looking for.
That's a U2 song.
Not like U2. No, they still haven't found what they were looking for. That's probably because it's on the top shelf and they're all like 5'5".
Uh-huh.
There we go. They are that short, actually.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, the one is it the? I'd say Edge is probably 5'7". I think their drummer is a little taller, but yeah, Bono is like 5'5", and then the one other guy is like 5'5". Yeah, they're like they're a small little Irish group. Yeah, I met them in North Carolina.
You know what's sad? Roberta Flack had no survivors. None.
Oh no.
None. and she was she lived in her next door neighbors for a while in New York City, in a Dakota hotel in the 80s. Anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm going with this? John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
I was gonna say, was
right.
that
Shot in front of that building? Yeah.
Sean Lennon called her Aunt Roberta. Anyway, that's my interlude to fill the time as Tim pulls up his Roll20 again.
Yeah.
Just to give you something instead of dead air.
That's right.
A toast for Roberta here. What's up, Grimler? What do we got for viewers right now, Tim?
73.
What?
73.
People watching right now simultaneously?
No.
Oh.
We got 9.
All right. I gotta say, motherfucker, wow.
Yeah. 4 from you, 4 for Paul, 1 for me.
All right.
None from Ken. Ken
Slacker Ken.
Stockton. Oh no, he always does that.
And no Facebook, huh? All right.
No, 0 for Facebook right now.
Oh well.
Facebook's a weird one. I mean, I think you can really do drawing some stuff, but you're never fucking there.
What's that? I'm never what?
You're never really on Facebook. You post a ghost. So
no.
And I'm kind of the same way with it. Also.
Twitter, Facebook, MeWe. I'm never there in any real way. I just post links and go. I just that's it.
Right.
And Instagram too. I do all that. I just focus on. I can't. I mean, someday I'm gonna have to go to get a Discord if you get bigger. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a whole lot in the future. Discord is a new place to be. Everybody anyway, because people have to.
I don't know why, but God,
I don't either.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
it's clumsy and weird.
It's just a different version of a forum.
That's all it is. Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of forums, so that's probably why I don't like it that much.
Yeah. Somebody's asked me what my Discord was, and I said it's not for the public; it's just for me. And
yeah, I heard you say that. Yeah, gonna have to crack that puppy open, Joe, one of these days.
I know. I'll have to figure out how it works first.
Right. All right. Now I've got you guys switched over. Got the tokens down. Now I just gotta apply it because I need to apply dynamic lighting to this thing, or it will not work that well. It's basic dynamic lighting, but I'm not doing the fancy stuff with it.
Let's not get all fancy. Yeah, I think Discord will be the next thing I'll do. Facebook is a toxic cesspool of shit, right? It really is.
Yeah, but I mean, it is. But I mean, it's like anybody's stuff. It's like I've vetted mine quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I don't get that much toxicity as I do from other. Like I get more on Blue Sky than when I joined it because I don't know how to vet that one. I mean, just everybody's just really not.
I have an account there, but I never I made an account to reserve my names. You know what I mean? And that's it.
All right. So what you guys will be doing is you guys are going to be. I'm going to show you the map and everything. You guys are going to be able to see most of it anyways.
Yeah, we were there, so it's
Well, yeah, it doesn't mean you know it by heart.
No,
yeah. But just remember when you see the walls. Remember there was those spherical walls around it. Those are like 5 or 6 feet high. So if there's somebody on the other side that you may see, you're not going to be able to just attack them because there's a wall in between you and in there. So
wonder if those damn dwarves are back.
All right, dwarves, huh?
Get those coins again.
All right, it's switching over. Yep.
Hark, who goes there?
And what you see down below, and it sounds like a convention of school teachers who just got laid off.
It's random.
It just means they're talking a lot. Like teachers are the worst. They were the ones that always told you to shut up when you were a kid in class, but they are absolute worst when it comes to being in public and like doing the same thing. They don't know how to.
I gave a presentation on a whatever the in-service day to a whole middle school of teachers, and it was incredible how they're all like doing their work and jabbering. I mean, I fortunately had enough experience giving presentations that I was able to keep them interested.
Right.
not good.
No, I can't imagine trying to do that, Ken. That'd be awful.
So I think well, that's right. Taryn does not have a light on himself. Can I not see? Because on my screen I can't see. It's all blackness for me.
Oh, I must not put the sight on for you then, Taryn, because your other two guys have lights.
Correct.
Yeah, so let me fix that for you.
I see those two little creatures there. I don't know what. I have to zoom in and see what the fudge they are.
That better for you, Paul?
Yep, can see it.
All right.
So I think if I remember,
don't worry about what they look like, Joe. They're just these tokens are just represent. Remember, the card master. He looked over his shoulder and was like, "They're not with me."
No, all right.
These were the random undead squad that were just kind of in there, and he didn't know. I don't know what they are. They're not with me. What were you saying, Ken?
I don't know.
Senior moment, boys and girls.
Oh, when we were here last time, we went down the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think one of you skirted above to the north and went down.
Yeah, we came from a different direction. We came from here. We came like that, if I remember right. We were like this. Because the card master dude was here somewhere in the middle.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys had come down that direction. All right, I'll switch you guys. You guys can scooch. I can move you guys. Let me give me 1 second.
Whoa! I don't want to. All right. I moved myself and I saw 1,000 things. So I don't want to move myself. There's 1,000 things. Yeah, we came down that middle area. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit. I liked it better than the other place.
I was going to say, you happy now? All right. What do you guys do? You guys aren't exactly there yet. I'm going to assume kind of peeking around the corner, but none of you guys are good at
what are these
hiding.
Things?
You're not really sure, but from what Draymond and or not Sharon and Colombo, they sound like that they're speaking some sort of abyssal language. And remember those creatures that attacked you in the fog?
Yeah.
The kind of a hybrid ones. These look like a combo of a hybrid, but they don't look as fragile as the ones you guys fought.
Isn't that a vacuum cleaner?
Who's that?
Abyssal.
Oh, Abyssal.
Oh,
Abyssal. Oh, Abyssal.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. Is that how you say the language that they call it? Do they call it Abyssal? Or
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I would just.
Ken is punning us.
He is. So you guys are around the corner. You're not in there quite yet. So you guys can act as if you want to die or not to die.
So, guys, what are those things?
I don't know, but the turn order just came up, so I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight them.
Oh yeah, I see it floating up there.
Just getting stuff prepped.
Taryn says, "I don't know what they are, but I see nothing but doom upon them."
And we're off. Roll initiative.
Pretty much, it sounds like. Yeah, you basically got a wannabe priest of Sarath dropped into a bucket of demons. He is definitely gonna make something happen.
Yeah.
I am trying to add you guys to the turn order, Draymond. Oh, did you do that on your own, Draymond?
Yeah.
Or did I?
You could, if you highlight your guy and hit the little roll button next to your name, you put.
Yeah, sometimes that works, and sometimes.
Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. I didn't know that worked like that. Initiative. All right, and their initiative is.
Are we Frenchifying this combat?
Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Oh boy, here I'm starting out. All right.
That's like a surprise round or two, isn't it?
Something like that. Well, you guys do get a surprise round, so
okay.
You guys are coming out
really effectively too, because if we get the initiative as well, yeah, that's nice.
All right, go ahead. You guys go ahead and act. This is your surprise round. Do what you want to do. See what you want to do.
I see a target-rich environment. Who's first? Me and
I think Draymond is
I'm last out of 3 of us.
Yeah, so Taryn and Columbo, whichever you guys can arm wrestle or pee on each other to see who goes first.
No, I'll let Columbo go since he's already
he's already got the pee on him. So
he's already got the pee on him. Yeah, so he's good.
Cool. Yeah, my special attack there, piss on Taryn. If I just one last time, things I still get
17.
I don't want to miss. You know.
That's
the wizard.
Look at the damage, 68 damage on a nat 1 there. Yeah, so Tim, the hard silver bastard sword will do extra against the abyssal shit. It's better than my masterwork longsword. Is that correct?
I'm sure you can give it a try and find out.
All right, let's do it then. I'll wade in with the hards. Although, I'll do the masterwork because
masterwork.
It's better to hit. Better to hit. All right, swing it away.
Better to work. Oh, because of your specialization.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So is 11?
No, 11 doesn't hit. Son of a bitch. You rolled another. God, you rolled a 2. You almost critically failed.
Yeah.
Almost. Go ahead, Taryn. What would you like to do?
I will come up here and I will use my spear.
Okay. And it's a blessed spear.
It is. And I shall stab at thee.
Stab at thee. Is that sort of like your holy day? Stab at thee?
Yeah, stab it. That's right. All right.
That hits. Yes.
All right. And I will do 4 damage.
And when you strike it with your spear, it just starts singeing. And it because it didn't know you were there, you catch it in the side and screams out and
good. Scream, demon, all the way back to where you came from.
All right.
I've missed Taryn. I think that's a new Hobbs guy, but you know.
Well, the funny thing is, since I had an idea for Paul, but this later on and everything, because I really like Hobbs too. I want to do Hobbs his own solo campaign. I do. I think it'd be great because then you could help me flesh out my Thieves Guild.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, because if that's, I learned that old trick. Me and Rob learned that old trick years ago. If we want to flesh out like a part of our city or a town, we just run a campaign having the players be city guards, be Thieves Guilds, be Mage Guild people, and it just naturally lends to having to develop it out more.
Well, yeah, because the choices the players are making or the characters are making are then
help developing.
Are developing, right.
Yeah. All right. It's still up, but definitely wounded. Go ahead, Ken. What would you like to do? So you got 1 wounded and 1 looking pretty confident.
Where's the wounded one?
The one next to Taryn.
All right, I'll move up to that one. And I will swing my Warhammer.
Okay.
Nice.
Crush.
6.
All right, 6 points of damage. That one goes down.
Oh, nice.
But when it goes down, you see it turn into a faint puff of smoke and disappear.
Okay. I don't. Well, let's say they both do damage. So.
All right. Now we're back. That was a surprise round. Now we're back into the regular time. Taryn, you're up.
All right. I shall move forward here to where Columbo is, and I shall stab at this one.
I steal my kill, motherfucker.
Well, I thought I was assisting you.
Yes.
You look, you know,
a little hurt.
Look like you're struggling there.
Yeah, look like you're struggling. So I wanted to help out a little bit.
I created a good stiff breeze in the air with a swing that missed.
There we go.
Yeah, go ahead and do your damage.
All right, 2 points of damage.
Not quite as impressive, but still.
There's our torch. In 3 minutes, the torch goes out, or the light spell goes out.
And then it is Columbo's turn.
I shall swing with my masterwork longsword at the same one he just hit. All right, that should do it.
Yep, that hits.
For 12.
Yeah.
Yep, that one goes down.
And I yell back to Draymond, my headgear is flickering.
I'm gonna put this there. All right, Draymond, your turn.
I'm gonna go over to Columbo.
Okay.
Point at the point on top of his head.
Okay.
And cast a light spell.
Nice.
And it goes on. All right.
All right. Resetting the timer.
Yeah.
Thank God Columbo has an iPhone. Keep track of this shit.
I know. Cheater. That's okay. I don't mind it. How do I 30? All right. It's going to start it again. Go ahead and let me see. So cast. So their turn now. All right. You've got 1, 2. And these squares are 5 feet, guys.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. 1.
That's how they are. You put it to scale too. Look at that.
3, it's pretty close. It's like a foot off of each square, but close enough.
Yeah.
These guys are up here.
It's a sign you actually had time to prep. I know that from my own personal. Sometimes you just that one last thing. You're not going to make the.
Well, luckily this was a I already had this one set up anyhow. So
that's true.
That definitely helps. All right, everybody make a DC 12 con roll.
All right. Fuck. Draymond.
Good.
Draymond's not.
Critical failure.
Oh, Draymond. All right, Draymond. Okay, where are you at? Draymond. There's so many people covered together. I can't find Draymond.
He's in there somewhere.
Draymond, roll me a 1d4. Okay, you're blind for 2 rounds.
Wow.
Well, I guess I won't need my light spell.
No, it just went out anyway.
Yeah, there's one out, and then I'll shut off your vision. The only thing I'll do.
Just get away from me, guys. I'm going to burning hands. Get away.
All right.
I'm going to get behind him and aim him.
Fire
hose.
All right. So the one on Draymond did his attack. Now these are 2 attacks on I believe it's Taryn.
Yeah.
I lost my dice roller. Where'd it go? There it is. And it was 2.
Nope. Yep.
That one hits then?
Yep.
Okay. You take 6 points of damage. As it claws your flesh. Blah, 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 blah. And I think there's one on you there, Columbo. Miss. All right. Back to the top of the order. Taryn.
Oh, you strike at me, will you? How dare you touch me, foul creature.
Taryn, you heard what he said. Get behind Draymond.
Let's see. I'm going to stab this thing.
Nice.
14.
That hits? Yeah. Are you
5 points of damage?
5 points? That's
getting behind me doesn't help.
No, it's a circular thing. Yeah. It
goes
all the way around. Yeah. It's like it does near, or was it? Yeah. Or close or whatever, all around him. So it's like he kind of has a fire blossom go out around him there.
Is it on a flat plane, Tim, or is it like a ball that expands outwards? Like, can I duck and lay on the ground and it will go over my head, or is it like a ball that expands? You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to assume it's flaming hands the way they describe it, or burning hands or whatever. It just sort of kind of goes, because it doesn't sound like flaming hands the way they describe it. Yeah. It just sounds like, because it hits every person around that's in near range of it. So basically, if you're in the heck or square next to him, you're going to get hit by it.
All right. I'm gonna swing in.
Just
get behind me.
Yeah, step back a square and a half, and you should be good to go then, right?
Who's that?
Anybody. Like, in other words, I'm trying to say if Draymond
right now, Draymond or Terrence sort of hemmed in there. He's kind of surrounded by.
I can't really move.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I'm engaged in battle anyway.
Yep.
Now, what did you say about damage there, Tim? The damage I did with that spear?
You nearly killed him, but still up.
Still up. Okay.
Still up, but heavily wounded. I'll mark him as the heavily wounded guy, so you know, as the red thing. All right. All those things. That's right. They do that weird little. I'll just keep track of it. How about that? There, that's better. All right. Columbo, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna hit the one right to the south of me.
Mm-hmm. That's one that attacks you.
14 for 10 damage.
You don't even know if that hit.
Oh, 14 hit for him, right?
Yeah, it hit for you.
Oh,
too.
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
10 damage.
10 damage. Yep.
Okay, still up.
Oh, really? Okay. Mm-hmm. And then I will step out of the combat range and say, Terran, get the hell out of Dodge, because he didn't use his movement his turn, right?
Right.
He can maybe move out as Draymond clears the fucking path.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to do that, Terran, you have that opening now since Columbo moved.
Okay.
Near is next to, correct? Is one space?
Close. Near is 30 feet. Close is 5 feet.
So I'm getting. So I have to be 30 feet away.
No, you have to be 5 feet.
5 feet.
Oh, okay. All right, then we're good here. Then I'll stand here.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So there's no penalty for being engaged. There's no I know there's no attack of opportunity, but there's no, you're engaged in battle. You can't, and I don't know the rules on that. So
no, the only thing that they don't really have any rules for that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And that, but right now, Draymond is blind, but I'm not going to have. He's not going to roll with disadvantage with that because it's not he's not trying to hit anything. He's casting a spell, so there's no reason. So
and I'm going to yell out, Draymond, one step forward and boom. And that way he gets all of them. You know.
Yep. As long as he doesn't fail, because if it's one step boom, it'll be him booming.
Yeah. So like there you go, and boom. So because he can't see where to go, so you know.
Yep, that's fine.
There we go.
Nice. Oh, very nice. Go ahead. 7 points. All right. The two that were wounded go down. So boom and boom. All right. Get rid of the. Oh, I lost my reservoir of creatures there.
I fight better blind than I.
No, that's not it.
We should blind you more often.
Yeah. And that's your first round, Ken. And there's 4 left, and they are going to dogpile on Draymond. So you see them surrounding Draymond.
He's got the AC and the HP. He's 19, right? So they're all wounded, right, Tim? All of them?
Oh, yeah, because he took, what was it, 7 points of damage. Yeah. Yeah, he got everybody.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. So, all right. So right now, what do you have? Your 17 armor class in, Ken?
Yeah, because I'm using
you cast a spell.
Well, I'm using my Warhammer, so I have my shield on my back.
Okay. All right. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll give you 2 with the first 2 will be on a 17 AC, and the other one will be a 19 AC since they're kind of surrounding you a little bit, so you get a little bit of a. So the first 2 are for 17.
Oh,
20 and a 15. So the first guy does what is it? 6 points of damage, and then the second 2. This is against your 19 AC.
Where do you get the 6, Tim? I'm not seeing a damage roll.
Because he critically hit.
Oh, you're just maxing it. I see. Yeah.
I just maxed.
I got you.
And one hit there, Ken, with a 21, and you take 5 more points of damage. All right, we're back up to the top of the round. Taryn, your go.
All right. I am going to, because I have a spear, I'm going to stay. I can stay 5 feet away because I have a spear and I can go. That's like a near, so I don't have to get right up on him.
Okay.
And so I will stay back and stab at this guy right here.
Sure. Go ahead and attack.
Sweet. Nice.
That hits.
5 points of damage.
That's enough to take that one down.
All right.
Oh, you attacked this one up here. Columbo, go ahead with yours.
I'll move in.
Attack.
Did you take? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll hit the red dotted guy.
Okay.
And
I don't know why. I must have red dotted him by accident.
20 or 6 more, which hopefully will put him down.
Yep. That takes him off.
Okay.
Lord.
And I step back and I say, Draymond, do it again. After I step out of range.
All right, Draymond, what would you like to do?
I'll do another burning hands.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Now these two guys.
Burning hands.
These are on your 17 AC. They're neither one hits though.
Yes.
All right. And you can see now again, Ken. Taryn, your turn.
All right, I'll stay 5.
Well, actually, I can't see.
Back from that guy, and I will
guess I
stab
should
at him.
give you your sight back, huh?
Oh!
Oh! Well, it's just a spear.
Come on!
It's the blessed splinter now that you're swinging away with.
Roll a 1d6.
Oh my gosh!
You don't want to roll a 6.
3.
3. Okay. You lose your spear, out of your grasp and everything.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Just kind of gets, you got it tangled up, but it didn't break. It didn't go, far away.
Good.
Or anything like that. So you're all right. Columbo. It's like you can't keep a weapon whole, huh, can you? You need to get those little mitten holders for your weapons. You know how they did as a little kid. You have a little string attached to it.
I got to put strings on all my weapons.
Write your name on it too. Like
right. Yeah. If found, please return to Taryn.
Taryn. That's right.
All right.
Or doom be upon you if you
God damn it.
Hey. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Roll a d6. This is your masterwork, right?
Talking
no, it's the masterwork. Yeah, the masterwork.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d6.
Oh, good.
1. Okay, Joe. Roll a d20 again, or roll your attack again.
Oh, just hit the attack button.
Yep.
18.
All right. It ricochets off your armor and twists in your hands.
All right.
So basically, you would have hit yourself for like half damage.
Okay. All right.
That, but it twists in your hand, but you can attack next round. Your thing was you could have possibly gimped yourself there or something like that. All right, Draymond of All Seeing now.
The all-seeing Draymond.
All right, I am swinging my warhammer at this one that's on. They're both. Neither one is wounded.
Both of them are still wounded from your first time you did that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not for me or Taryn. I can tell you that much. We're both
for sure.
All right, swinging my warhammer at the one that's near Columbo.
Okay.
Hit.
There we go.
9.
Nice.
All right, that one goes down. All right, there's one left. You get the one near Columbo, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And whoops.
I'm actually going to step back.
Okay.
Just because I've taken 11 points of damage already.
Yeah. No joke. Oh,
what the devil,
bitch!
So these guys are different from the ones you were just fighting.
Fireball. That escalated quickly.
All the ones that you're seeing now are flying.
Oh boy!
So this guy. Whoops! Let me get rid of these. This guy steps up and attacks you, Taryn.
That's a hit.
Why do you want to kill us?
15.
That's a miss.
That's your damage.
Oh, damage. Sorry.
Yeah, 3 points of damage.
Want to end your campaign on a.
I'm gonna end it one way or another.
One way or another. Looks like it's gonna be the another.
Yep.
So these guys are flying about 20 feet in the air. They look like little red pot-bellied vultures that have glowing, flamey kind of eyes and whatnot. Yeah. And
so
these feathers. What's that?
These aren't the same things as those other ones.
No, the things you've been fighting look like little pig-faced demons with these thick claws. And then the one kind of gassed you. That's why you went blind. He farted and you went blind. It's basically their special attack.
Sounds like our dog.
It sounds like most of us here.
Yeah.
All right, Taryn, what would you like to do?
I'd like to go home. I would like to do at this point.
Run away. Run away.
Click your heels together.
Right.
Yeah, right. And say Doom 3 times. No place like Doom. There's no place like Doom. I will pick up my spear and shove it into the air right near where my
it'll take you won't be able to attack this round because you're gonna have to, if you're gonna use your spear, you're gonna have to recover it.
Okay, what about then? I can use my can I reach it with my hammer? Is it close enough?
No, they're like 20 feet in the air, like I said.
Okay, then I'm going to take my turn and just back up. I can't. Can I grab my spear and move?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
You certainly can. Yeah.
I'm going to grab my spear and back up.
All right. Go ahead. All right. Columbo.
All right. The one in front of Draymond is on the ground, right? The other ones are all in the air?
Right. Exactly.
Okay. I'm going to swing at the one on Draymond while he give him a chance to heal himself. And everything else on the screen is in the air. Is that right, Tim? Other than that one?
The ones that are, let me push this guy up here. The ones that are on your side of the wall right here, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 basically demonic vultures hovering. They're just hovering in the air. And because you have the viper weed, you actually hear them chuckling.
Okay. And the other ones are not vulture shaped, though. The one on the ground is not a vulture.
No, that's the pig face thing.
Okay. All right. I'm going to move to the pig face fucker. Swing at him.
All right.
21 and 8 damage.
That's enough to take him down.
Right?
Yep, he's gone.
Okay. All right. So he's gone and pull back. Is this actually accurate? Like just cover behind these big fallen things like?
Yeah, the thing, anytime you see like stone stuff like that, just assume that's 5 to 6 feet tall.
All right, so I'm going to get behind
if it's like rubble stuff, that's a passageway through, kind of thing.
Gotcha. I'm going to get behind it and just
hunker down.
Yeah, hunker down. Get ready to the crossbow out. The masterwork crossbow.
Okay, sounds good. Draymond, your turn. So
I am going to try. Turn undead.
I was wondering if that was an ability. We haven't done it in so long. I forget if you had it or who had it or what the hell.
Well, because I usually fail right away.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it an AoE? Is like a range? Do you have to move forward?
Here, so all the flying things are within range.
Nice.
Okay.
Fourth, and so is this guy right here.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
If they actually turn.
Move up a couple squares, Ken. You'll get everything.
Well, no, it won't make, because remember those guys are behind you. Those guys are behind a 5-6 foot wall, so they're not
okay.
even.
So I made it.
Here.
Yeah, great. Let's see. I always have to refresh. Go ahead and refresh me again about turn undead. These aren't undead, but they're gonna act almost relatively the same.
Okay.
So undead creatures within, you must make a charisma check.
This is my spellcasting check. So if they roll a 4 or below, they're destroyed. If
4 below destroyed. Charisma check. Oh, this might work out well for you then. There they are. Oh, they have a 0 charisma. Oh. The other guys had a -3 charisma. You guys could have turned them and probably destroyed them pretty well, huh?
That'd been nice.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. But let's see. So charisma check for all these. What is there? 11, I said.
Yep.
All right. Oh, I'm just gonna roll them all at once. All right. Looks like you destroyed a couple of them, Ken. So I'll just take that one out. Destroyed. And we'll take this one out.
And the other ones flee for 5 rounds.
Nice.
All right. And then these guys.
Oh, did they all fail?
They only, because Ken succeeded.
Right.
So the only thing we're checking for, the only thing the undead check for is if they're destroyed. Exactly.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They just have to be less than your level, and these guys are less than Ken's level. Because you're what level, Ken?
6.
6. Yep.
Cool.
So all these 9 critters.
Look, I really am a cleric.
Huzzah, Draymond.
Well done.
See them vanish. They take off.
Do they?
All right.
They travel away for 5 rounds, Tim, and then they have to travel 5 rounds to get back. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the way I always picture it from undead is they have to. So basically, they're double moving away from. They're using all their power and ability to get away from this scary ass cleric. But you guys know that this place is only so big.
Well, I was wondering if they would go through the portal as a way to get the hell out of here.
You don't know.
I know. Yeah.
All right.
So, are we going to go down here through this gap?
That's the way we got in last time. Let's clear a path because we got 5 rounds of them running away. It'll take them 5 more rounds to get back, right? So
let's say just get stuck in a corner.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Bug.
Like on a video game where they're just moving around, they're stuck.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go down to here then. Are we in turn combat movement order now, Tim?
Yeah, we want to, as far as, unless you guys are wanting to get out of combat. Something. Okay.
So we could go 30, right?
Yeah, you can do 30 or 60 if you don't want to attack.
Then they could attack.
They could, yep.
Yeah, all right. Let's do the 30.
Well, let's let them. I would say I'm like strategizing. It's like let them come through here. Let's let them come through here so we can then kill box them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Either side of it. Is this one a flyer down here, Tim?
No.
No. Okay.
No, that is. Let me see. I gotta see where it's located at. I've got a very short view on my screen here. No, that actually looks like one of the pig face people that didn't join the other ones.
Okay.
So I am going to do mass cure on myself and Taryn.
Nice.
Okay, sounds good.
Say it. What are you doing?
Mass cure.
Oh, mass cure. Yeah.
Oh, this is
my God. Oh.
Yeah, but this is one this is a signature spell or whatever. One of my
right.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Nice. I was going to say we lose hit points.
Yeah, really.
You mass killed us.
Or you confused it for burning hands. Oh shit! I always get those two mixed up in my box.
So we each get 10 points back.
Nice.
All right, so I'm max then.
Oops.
You're only one down from max there, Fremont. Yep. That's good. All right. That's a good idea then, Taryn. You take a side, I'll take a side. Draymond could be the heel bot for a bit, and we'll wait for them, or at least on this round, if they come through, and then if they don't, then we go through, right?
Right.
Okay.
So let's see what they do.
Yeah.
All right. So you see a human woman walking through there. I'm going to have to re-roll initiative for these guys, though.
A human woman?
Yeah, it's a human woman. That's what you see walking through there.
Right here?
Yeah, first one that's coming through. And she is quite comely.
I think it's comely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's comely.
Comely has a different,
connotation.
Yeah,
that's what charisma used to be.
Yeah,
yes,
it was comeliness, right?
Yeah,
comeliness. I guess how well you comb, huh?
Yeah. Well, they had 2 scores in Art Arcana. Remember, they broke out another one. It had charisma as like your personality, and comeliness as your looks.
Right.
Yep. That's when they broke it out.
So I understand charisma as force of personality. I don't.
Yeah, that's me too.
Mm-hmm, me too.
I don't necessarily. I mean, attractiveness may be part of it, but it's not necessarily.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, look at all those cult leaders back in the day, like Jim Jones. Yeah. He definitely was not a looker.
Yeah.
But he could control people to,
JP Morgan was a big, ugly, fat, horrible-looking dude who had a nose disease. It made it like red and bulgy.
Right.
And when he walked into a room, the electricity just crackled because he was like a force of nature. He was like those kind of people. They just like bring it. They got riz, as the kids say today.
That's right. They got that riz. And I say, do not let her looks deceive you. That is a demon. Strike her.
So, Columbo, you need to make a charisma check.
Charisma check, okay.
Yeah, 15.
This is the first time I've made this in the entire campaign.
Yeah.
Fuck me. 3 minutes.
You don't have time there. Okay. You see Columbo goes slack. And he kind of lowers his weapon as he is transfixed by her beauty.
Oh.
Well, one weapon got lowered.
And then above you, Taryn, you see like these bat-looking creatures, like almost like harpies.
Yeah.
Hanging above. So the other 3 look like harpy creatures.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So Joe, right now you are basically incapacitated. You are under basically this person's charm.
I put a spell on you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me see here, Joe. So that way. Because what level are you, Joe?
7.
Real quick. 7. Okay.
Oh, Tim, I'm going to do a luck. Why not?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. Okay. DC DC 15 charisma check. Just one. If only.
Shit. Even with the like all that shit I've been eating, all that weed.
Yeah, it makes you more susceptible to her words that she's talking because you can understand what she's saying.
Those are demon boobs that drew me in.
Well, there's it probably was, especially Columbo.
Yeah, well, one weapon went down, another one up. Right?
All right. So just you're beguiled by her, and you regard her as a friend. Right. And spell ends if you or your allies do anything to hurt it that it notices. So basically, if it hurts you, or notices that it's hurting you or harming you, and the spell ends.
Okay.
And you know that you're charmed, but there's just nothing you can do about it right now.
All right.
Okay.
All righty.
All right. So we're going to the Terran. Your turn.
All right.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I got to do their initiative. Sorry.
Okay.
These are a different class of
a different
critters.
breed.
Yeah, these guys are different batch. And they get a higher. They got an 11. So they bump up themselves above Draymond then. All right, go ahead, Taryn.
All right. Well, I didn't like that woman in the first place, so I'm going to stab her for sure.
No, you got no. You would get advantage on it because you're from Sarath, anyways. So
advantage on what?
Like the roll.
Oh,
to be beguiled or charmed. Or
do whatever. I have to go ahead and roll?
All right. The light goes out.
Whose light?
Mine. You're all
everybody's.
In dark now.
You guys
so we're all in the dark.
Yep.
You guys are all in dark now.
All right.
Off.
I
got to turn off.
Can I hit this thing before that light goes out?
Did you roll before it?
No, but
what I'll do is you know where it's at.
Yes.
You know where it's at. Right when the light you're swinging and you're like halfway through your swing and you're like, oh shit.
All right, here we go. Stab you.
So there won't be any disadvantage on this one at the time.
Here we go. All right. No, I got a 9.
Nope, that does not work. All right. Columbo, you're just groping in the dark, hoping to find some boobs or something like that.
Groping and hoping. That's my life, dude. Groping and hoping.
All right. And then they get to go. All right. So there's going to be 2 on you, Taryn.
Yeah.
And they.
Oh, I got a good timing. I got to take a leak. I'll be right back.
All right. So Taryn, only one attacks you.
Okay.
So you feel one of those harpy things fly down from above and gets in your face and starts kissing you.
Ugh.
Yep, lip lock shit. Maybe we'll see.
So nasty. Yeah.
No, they missed. So no hickeys for you.
Okay.
And then the other one
missed you when they tried to kiss you.
Same with you, Draymond. Same things happening. 22. That does so she's lip locked onto you tight.
Nice.
You take 1d6 damage.
Oh boy.
3 points. And you take 1d6 wisdom damage.
Oh.
If you're reduced to 0 wisdom, it whisks your soul away.
Oh boy.
You take 6 points of wisdom damage.
Oh man.
So now you won't have the advantage, you won't have the pluses right now. Wait till Joe gets back. All right. No. It is now Terrence's turn.
Why does your stuff always have to do all this? Why can't it just do damage?
It did do damage. But, you guys are fighting a QB devil.
Okay. I am going to, if it's that
it's Draymond's turn.
Oh, they said Taryn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Draymond's turn. I'm sorry.
I'm going to touch my forehead and try to cast a light spell on it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You still have your luck point.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my luck point because we're dead if we can't see.
You guys are toast otherwise, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
God.
It gets darker in here. All right. It's funny. Joe doesn't even know what happened.
And,
I'm here.
I know, but a lot happened since you were gone.
And he has to roll now, doesn't he?
What's that?
Doesn't Draymond have to roll now on a critical on a?
No, priests don't fail.
Priests don't do that. Just wizards do that.
No, he just can't get back his spell until
you
he makes
do penance. Yeah, you got to do your penance.
All right, we're back up to looks like Columbo, and Columbo's beguiled right now.
Okay.
All right, but one of them's coming up to give you a smooch there, Joe.
That's nice.
All right.
No, it's not.
And it's the one that you like. You can't see it coming up, so you're going to automatically get hit because it's not an armor thing. You take 4 points of damage and 4 points of wisdom damage.
Oh, son of a bitch. I came in and Ken was saying, why do you always got to fuck with us some weird damage? That's what I heard. Now I know what he's talking about.
And if you go to 0 in wisdom, they capture your soul.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
Hey, it didn't carry over to my token here for some reason.
All right. Now, because she did that to you, Joe, you are not charmed anymore.
Okay.
But you are blind.
But I know where the hell she just kissed me from, though.
Yep. But you'll still be attacking at disadvantage.
Okay. Is it my turn or no?
It is your turn now. Yep.
All right. Then I'm swinging at that bitch.
All right. Go for it.
15.
Got to roll again.
Oh, sorry. Disadvantage. 21. All right. 15. Then.
Yep. Both hit. So, you're good to go there. 8 points of damage. You definitely take a chunk out of her hide. Taryn.
All right. So mine tried to kiss me as well. So it's right there, right?
Yep. But you're still going to be attacking from disadvantage. Because, I mean, they try to kiss you, but it's not like they're just, they kind of swoop away a little bit. But you know that she's still within.
All right. I will reach out with I will try to jab at it with my spear then. Let's see if I can get it. At disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage, yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Before you do that, give me a quick wisdom check, 15 or above.
Oh, my gosh. That's not going to be. Oh, my gosh. It's the worst one.
Well, it's going to be worse in a few minutes.
Oh, I put it on disadvantage. Let me put it.
So you rolled a 16.
Well, I put it. 16 would be my first one.
All right, 16. When you pull out your spear and you go to strike the demon, it lights up. It causes this light to go.
What?
You have just performed your first divine act.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little freaked out by that.
Yeah.
Being a priest of Sereth, you mean?
Yeah, you kind of got the little start. You got the little starter kit, and you're using a blessed weapon.
You're the acolyte bonus.
There we go.
Let me just add some light to it. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, there it is. Oops, 30. Okay. Save. Now, as long as you're conscious, that's not going to go out.
Okay.
In this battle, so you're pretty good. All right, so Taryn, go ahead and do your strike your person.
Strike now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. So I'm no more disadvantage.
No. You can see now. Yeah, because if I have to remind myself that you're
21.
That definitely hits.
Put your lips on me, will you? It's the taste of doom you shall have.
Oh God, so many jokes. So many bad, dirty jokes come to mind.
All right. There's going to be one on each of you guys. All right. They're going down for the kissy kiss. So this one's on Columbo, 17 misses. This one's on Draymond, 19.
Oh, no.
Oh God. And then this one is on Taryn.
God help me. It goes up. It just getting better.
Yeah. So the first is damage on you, 4 points of damage, Draymond. And then the second one is the wisdom drain, and that's 4. How you doing with your wisdom?
I'm down to 7.
All right.
That's going to affect your spell ability.
Oh, yes, it does, sir.
No, it does.
That's my second wisdom loss.
1 point. Yeah, he's lost, I think,
went
10.
From +3 to -2.
1 point of damage, Taryn, and 1 point of wisdom loss.
All right. I can't get any lower. I mean, I guess I can go -4, but I mean, I think -3 is the lowest I can go, unless I'm at 1.
What's that?
My wisdom. I'm already at I only had a 5 wisdom anyway.
So you're dead.
No, I have 4. I just lost 1 point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So once it goes to
I don't
0,
think it can go to -4. Is what I'm saying. I don't know if it can. Let me just.
No, once you're reduced to 0.
Yeah. Well, if I'm at 1, I got -5.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
So at 2, I'm at -4.
Oh, I thought you meant negative wisdom score.
No, he's just talking about the
bonus
tribute. Yeah.
Right. So yeah. There we go. All right.
So Draymond, your turn.
All right. I am going to push my way through to here.
He dies, our light goes out too.
Okay.
Cast a Burning Hands. Because that's my one spell that isn't affected by my wisdom. It's an intelligence roll.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, because you got the ability to do
nice,
both.
Man.
There we go.
Go ahead and roll D6. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, you damaged 3 of them. All right, 19. Okay. These guys don't. I mean, even though you guys have hit them pretty good so far, they're as bloodied as devils get, but they're still looking like they're fairly strong too.
God, help us.
Yeah, you guys aren't joking around with these guys. Back at the top, Columbo.
We're trying not to.
They look kind of tough, but I think I might be able to do some more damage with the hard silver bastard sword, maybe. So I'm going to try that against the one who kissed me. Or who charmed me.
Yep, go ahead.
14?
That's what you need to hit. Yep. Just hit.
6 on the roll.
Okay.
So is there any extra? Do I notice because of that or no?
You're thinking it does, yeah.
All right. So it's giving some bonus damage here?
Yeah. Basically, I for this one, Joe, instead of double like it is against undead, it does like 50% more. So you did 9 points of damage.
9. All right.
To give you some gaming reference for it.
Yeah.
Aaron, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to throw my. Well, I can't do that. I'm using it. All right. So I guess I'll stab at it again with my spear because I got my light on it. So
yeah.
Let's see.
Going back to the longsword.
14.
That's what you needed. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. How much damage can I do? 2. Dadgummit.
Oh boy.
Sad.
That is a little sad. Okay, there are attacks. Now, what you see is the one that you just attacked, Taryn.
Yep.
Transform and looks exactly like you and jumps on you and starts wrestling you around. So let's do a strength check.
Okay.
Make it
20.
20.
Nice.
Take
11.
that.
So you guys see 2 Terrans fighting, and one of the Terrans gets thrown to the ground.
Clearly the false Terran.
I've seen his rolls. That's probably the Doomsinger on the ground on his back.
I was gonna say.
No, you foul idiot! I am the Doomsinger.
Which one dropped their weapon?
I
know who it is. All right, so you push him down and over there. All right, so we got one on Columbo again. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
This is the hot one, basically.
Well, yeah, the one that missed. And now Draymond.
God help us.
Oh man.
God. All right. Damage is 4 and
Oh! Oh! What do you got? One left?
I have one left.
Oh,
my
what?
gosh.
Woo!
Vance is sitting home with a beer or at a bar with a beer, watching this complete debacle, knowing that he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to this fucking session.
I'm not doing this one."
We're blaming Blogger for this.
There you go. All right. It is, I believe, Columbo, your attack.
No, Draymond goes.
Or I'm sorry, Draymond the unwise goes.
The Draymond the fool.
All right.
The once wise.
Yeah.
Burning hands. It's about the only thing I can do now.
Burst it. I know you get that going.
Oh,
Jesus.
God in heaven.
Now we get to roll.
Oh my fucking God.
Well, we were gonna have another session, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Do
I'm still rocking the hit points.
Just so you guys, just a little refresher. Do you remember what was given to you?
No.
Oh, there's the gem.
The gem. That was for race, though.
Do you remember what else that was given to you?
Was I pissing at the time?
No, you were here because you had questions. You got little vials on you, basically.
Oh. You're not talking doom and gloom. I've been giving up hope yet. I got 48 hit points, man.
so guess what, guys? So this was a wizard spell.
Yeah. So what did you do?
I rolled 9, and 9 says, poof. You suppress all light within a near distance from you, including sunlight and magical light for 10 rounds.
Mine is divine light.
You suck, Ken. You suck at fucking Shadowdark.
I am gonna say it does. It's not gonna affect because it is divine light.
Mine is divine light, not magic light. That's right.
But what I'm gonna do though, I am gonna reduce the range. It is gonna dim it. I'm gonna dim it by half, but you still get a little bit.
Jesus Christ, he turns dumber and foolish, more and more foolish, and then he tries to fuck our light source.
I tried. I think he successfully did it.
He couldn't do better if he did try, honestly.
Yeah, you guys are doing pretty good on your own. All right, Draymond takes out your light source. His turn's over.
Draymond, whose side are you on?
He's been an infiltrator the entire time.
That's
finally
right.
We're figuring it out at the last session. He's an
you guys
infiltrator.
finally found the mole, huh?
That's it.
All right, go ahead, Columbo.
I'm the mind wraith.
Yeah, no
put
shit.
him in the gem.
We gave him the gem too. The mind rate has the gem. Yeah,
we were right the first time to put him in the gem with the ray.
Smack this bitch in the head who's kissed me.
All right.
And I'm going back to the longsword, Tim, because it's a better overall thing, better attack, and with the bonus on the damage, it equals the same thing with the bastard sword. So I'm going back to that. Yep, that's better.
Definitely hits.
And 7 against the bitch.
7 still up though. But then she is nearly drained away. Taryn, your turn.
Okay, so I have the light.
You do have
right now dimmed light in my hand on my spear.
You got a night light.
If I grab can I go ahead? There's no rules as far as double weapons, right? So I can grab my axe, or I can go ahead and drink one of those vials.
That's a death vial.
Yeah, basically.
It's a death vial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink that then. I thought it was a healing potion.
The reason, if you remember, the reason why he gave them to you so you wouldn't get captured. You wouldn't turn into those creatures.
Oh, so if we felt like we were turning, we would drink it and die.
Well, yeah, like Ken's in he's basically one shot away from doing it, and it's basically your what do they call it, a cyanide capsule in your tooth.
Yeah,
kind of obliterates your soul, so they can't capture your soul or whatever. Basically,
right. All right. So I will grab my axe and do a one-handed strike with my great axe.
Besides, you're not wounded, Taryn. You got 21 out of 21, no?
Yeah, I'm gonna strike the one that was looking like me. How dare you?
How dare you look so beautiful?
How dare you?
I'm keeping an eye on this fight between clones because the one who rolls a 1 is really Terran, and then I'll know.
It's not still like me, is it, or did it turn back?
That still looks like you.
Oh yes, no, we must get rid of that. All right, here we go.
Nice.
19.
The false Terran has appeared.
Dude,
19 points of damage.
Holy shit!
That's enough to obliterate it. Gone.
Then I point at Columbo. Go, doubt me not, dwarf. I am the Doomsinger.
Well, good hit. Now hit this bitch.
All right.
The kissy person.
Now we got 1 for each of you.
This is not good.
All right, Taryn, you're first. Miss. Columbo.
Suck it.
Suck it. So damage of 4, wisdom loss of 2.
All right, so I'm down to 6 wisdom now.
All right, here we go. Drum roll for poor little Draymond. So the attack.
Oh no!
Oh my God!
God help.
So you take 4 points of damage, and I believe is that enough to sweep you away, Ken?
It is.
Oh
so
no!
See Draymond go limp and fall to the ground, and you see the woman like trying. You see this light source of some sort inside, and you see her grabbing at it, but she can't grab it. She can't take it.
Maybe because he's a priest. He has a little protection going here.
Well, you guys remember what the other creatures said. They couldn't go home because they couldn't go home
because they couldn't grab a soul.
Well, because their souls were not allowed to leave, kind of thing. So you see little Draymond now just lying on the ground.
Is he dead?
Yeah. He's dead. Yeah.
Well, shit.
Yeah. All of his. So, like I said, when the target takes this many wisdom points, when the target is reduced to 0 wisdom, they take the soul to these creatures. Take their souls to an archdevil. All right.
So the soul is here still,
but she can't claim it.
What the fuck?
Because of the other stuff you fucked up before, so it's actually helping you guys out right now.
I lost track of what we fucked up. Tell me which one you were talking about there.
Remember, because you have the death gate open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and there's something keeping it from claiming.
The death gate is open, so his soul can't go to devils because the death gate is open here. So we got to close the devil gate first.
No, we'd want to keep the devil gate open because then Draymond's soul can't go anywhere.
Well, I'll let you guys try to guess the right answer.
I have no idea.
Columbo, your turn.
Son of a bitch. All right. All I know is the bitches in front of me who caused all this problem.
You're going to guess wrong and kill me.
No, we shall save you, Draymond.
All right. 11 damage, Tim?
Yep, that's enough to take her out.
It's like, cut the red wire. No, the blue wire. Boom.
Right.
You know, whatever one we do, it's fucked.
The green wire.
All right. Columbo takes one out. Taryn, your turn.
All right. I shall strike again with my...
This one's only slightly wounded.
Yep. I don't know if I hit it or not. 10?
No. Need a 14. All right. These two sweep down on you guys. Here we go. First one on Columbo.
That was Draymond is attacking Columbo now.
Yeah, why is Draymond attacking Columbo?
Well, it could be now. Yeah, you never know. All right.
Missed.
This one's undamaged too, Joe.
All right.
It's on you. And then the one on Taryn misses also. So back to the top. Columbo.
All right.
Double suck it.
Double suck it. 11 miss.
That's a miss. And Taryn, go.
Come on, baby. 24.
Nice.
24. All right. Go ahead. Do your damage. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. You're like a real tank.
You wipe it out in one hit.
Ha!
Doom has visited you.
That's right.
How does your axe do that much damage?
I don't understand it either, but I'll take it.
He has... Yeah, I don't know. How are you doing? I forgot. How is it doing that much? You get...
It's doing it because the...
I
because
forgot.
I have weapon mastery.
Mm-hmm.
And it does 1d10. So...
Where does 2d8 plus 3 come from then?
Yeah, where's that one come from?
I don't know where that comes from.
Doom is a cheater. That's where it comes from.
2d8.
Doomsinger's cheat.
I don't know where 2d8 comes from. Hold on.
Yeah. Do you get I'm just, you know what? I think this is back from your time when you have blessed weapons you do have blessed weapons now, but that's not because what you would be doing would be 18. But do you have I can't remember. Are you doing an extra die?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you can't count that other one.
So basically you would be rolling 2d10.
It's 1d, it's one, huh?
Well, didn't you say you get an extra die of damage?
Yes.
So you get 2d10 then for your damage.
Not 2d8 more.
Yeah, 2d10.
Right. But the cool thing about that is too, since it's a blessed weapon against the favored enemy and everything, you get to double that what you end up having anyway. So go ahead and roll 2d10.
Okay.
Now we know Doomsinger's cheat.
That's right. 2d10. Hold on. There's my dice.
And then you get your bonus for your weapon mastery too.
Right. So that's 3.
So that's 12 there. Remember, you get to roll 2d10, not 1d10.
Oh, I thought I did. Okay. I thought I rolled 2.
No. So
right,
10. So that's
13 points.
So we'll double the damage from the spear, which is 20. 3, and you end up wiping her out in one hit anyways.
Right.
So yeah. All right. There's one left. Columbo.
All right. I'm swinging.
Oh,
yeah.
It's her turn, but
I thought you said Columbo.
I did.
Can I keep that roll?
21.
Hit.
It does 5 points of damage and 2 points of wisdom damage.
Down to 4 wisdom.
You guys are both down to almost dead wisdom, aren't you?
I'm at
4. We're like picking our nose, talking to each other like idiots here. No, that's intelligence. Yeah. Okay. All right.
We just continue to make terrible choices from this point on. We just don't have any wisdom.
What else is new?
That's true. Yeah.
My turn then?
Well, you feel something dark and heavy fly over you and lands behind you.
Oh my gosh.
Explosion of thing. And you're like, you just, in your mind, you hear, put down your weapons. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Oh my gosh. Just gets worse. Just gets worse.
So the summary of this one is you got Draymond drooling dead on the floor with his little ET light just shimmering in the darkness. I think you two both have 4 and 3 wisdom left?
4. I got 4.
4.
And I got 35 hit points.
Yeah. So yeah, you got more hit points than wisdom.
Oh.
Because that's the interesting thing about that thing. The damage, who cares?
Yeah.
It's the women because you're basically limited to how much wisdom points you got. It's pretty nasty for that one. Yeah, you guys. So what you guys ended up just fighting here was like
Is that something that you created?
No. This is actually inside the book.
Oh.
Yep, this is right
inside the book. Then please.
Should have left it. Yeah, I got into the devils section, and I picked like 3 different levels of devils and everything. And you guys munched through the first ones pretty quick, and then the other one, or no, the first one's you beat the shit out. The second one's Ken sent away, and then you met they were basically like the equivalent of a succubi, in a way. But yeah, they can shape change. In place of attacks, they can transfer to humanoid stuff, and then they can charm. That's why you need to make the DC 15 or be bewitched by 1d6 hours. So I kind of did you a favor there by attacking you, but I thought it'd be more fun to attack you than just have you stand there being googly eyed and trying to grope her in the dark.
Yeah, that's true. And then could have given me 1 round of groping just to be a buddy,
Yeah. Well, it was dark. You would have missed anyways. You probably grabbed Terran's package or something like that. So,
my lord,
I would have given him one last cop of feel before he died. I mean, it could have done him a favor too, right?
Right. So, and then the last one's called Drain, and it's takes 1d6 wisdom damage. A target reduced to 0 wisdom. It's weird wording though. It says a target reduced to 0 wisdom this way swears its soul to an archdevil.
So, Ken, you're now an archdevil's bitch, right? That's what I'm hearing.
That's what this QUBI is attempting to do, but for whatever reason, she cannot harvest it.
So is there? Okay. So is there? Well, I guess we won't know until next session. It's a moot question.
I know is 2 rounds have passed since Ken went down.
Yeah, but we haven't kicked the body yet, so we don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
But the difference is this is not I don't know how to deal with this one. This one's going to be a little bit different because it's not like he's dead because he ran out of health.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if he's still around. So, if his little light or his little aura, whatever's there, still there, then he's still there. He can't leave.
Right.
So.
But he's not dead because of physical damage. He's dead because of spiritual damage, kind of, or whatever you want to call it.
Sure.
So, but I will leave that solution if you guys can figure something else up that makes sense. Here's the rule of cool, Joe. If you guys can figure out something that that would make sense and would be fun to do, then absolutely.
No, Joe doesn't believe in that. Draymond, you're dead.
That's right.
Joe doesn't believe in the rule of cool. He shall deny it. He shall not succumb to it.
I would actually, if I were the enemy. We're fucking dead. Sorry. It's a consequence, man. I mean,
the thing is that it's like normally he would be, but because of the weird circumstance that is happening right now, that I didn't know was going to happen, or I didn't think, for whatever reason, when I read that, I didn't even read that close, the wisdom drain thing. I just thought, oh, that's pretty nasty, but I didn't think how deadly it was.
Oh,
yeah. And didn't until I started rolling. I'm thinking, well, shit, these guys got more hit points than wisdom, so they're gonna run out of wisdom. Even the cleric's gonna run out of wisdom pretty freaking fast. And then I start rolling. What I roll 2 6s on you, Ken, for the wisdom damage. Yeah.
I gotta say, in Shadowdark, AC and carrying space is king. If you are a fighter, a dwarf, or even a dwarven fighter, you get just for the grit and all that for hit points. I mean, honestly, a dwarven fighter is the most badass, other than the extra doom rolls or something. It's like that's the way to go. You can't get hit as long as you get the best AC. You avoid all the consequences, right? Go with dwarf to get higher hit points.
You would have just got charmed, and I would have had her undress you.
That would have been a good way to go too, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, because while you're tough against like just brute force, I mean, look at the fire damage you took that one time from explosion, or even though some of the spell stuff, but overall, there's a lot more brute stuff that you have to fight.
Yeah,
in general, in game, and that until you get to higher levels.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it gets a little bit more complex.
Dwarven fighter up till now has been the king. Hit points for the dwarf.
Yeah, I mean, you get the most hit points, absolutely.
And the AC I could carry. You know what I'm saying? The shit I could, And then the slots, because you're a fighter, you add your con bonus to your slots, and I mean it's just a no brainer.
Yeah,
It's the best low level class, I believe, overall, well rounded.
I think so, but I mean, like if you get hit by a sleep spell from a first level mage, you're done.
Yeah.
So there's always or like you're first level and you hit one of those kids and it bounces back and you do so much damage and then it hits yourself. So it's always a trade off.
I was kind of wishing the kids would come back because this is so much worse. I was kind of hoping for children attacking me, but now I have this. It's awful.
You guys knew what you're kind of getting into a little bit.
No, not
Not
really.
this.
No,
well, I mean, how many times in your entire gaming history has the GM handed you cyanide capsules for your characters?
No, that's a new low, really.
That's a new low.
Prepare to die.
You can choose your way to die. Yeah, here you go.
And Ken didn't even have a chance to take it.
That's the worst part.
He did have a chance. He just decided to. I can't remember what he tried to decide.
Had you died that way, there could have been a kick the body moment.
Right.
Now we can't kick your body. But now we're going to go ahead and kick your body anyway. We didn't take your stuff. We're just going to kick your body all over the dungeon.
Our bodies might get kicked in a minute.
I didn't have it. Yeah, I guess I did because I'm trying to. I was just looking at the turn order, but I guess I had a chance to.
Yeah, you had like one round that you could have taken it. I think it wasn't a lot. You didn't have a long time because I think you went down to because you got. I think it hit you every freaking round too. I don't know if it went
like a fucking pinata, man.
Oh god, yeah. He's got a freaking 19 AC or 17. I can't remember which one, but he just kept on. Every time I attack Ken, it was like 19, 20, Jesus. 21.
Oh boy.
You have any viewers watching this shit show still, Tim?
We still have 8. We still have 8.
Yeah,
4 from you, 1 from me, 3 from Flint. So we're still got a few folks watching.
Tune in next week, boys and girls. This is the TPK you've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's the grand finales next week. I mean, it's setting up to kind of be one.
Well, Terrence got some ideas.
If I were Vance, I just wouldn't show. Fuck that. He'll be the lone survivor.
Vance will come in like Hercules riding on a flaming chariot.
Without me casting healing spells on me, he'll die in 3 rounds.
I know. True. He's got like a 1.5 hit points, doesn't he?
True.
I mean,
I think tops. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. He doesn't seem to because every time he gets hit, I'm fine. I'm fine. Been there before. I've had worse. He's like the Black Knight from Monty Python.
I know he's at a bar right now laughing, having a beer and laughing at us as he watches us on a phone. He might even be like live streaming it from his phone to the TV at the bar so they could all mock us.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I would do at least.
Absolutely. So interesting game tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Didn't know how it was gonna play out, but
I kind of predicted that. I didn't know the details of the specifics, but I knew it was going to go out with a fucking bang. Somehow it was going to be bad. We're going back to 2 portals, one to Undead Land and one to Devil Land. I mean, nothing good could come of that. They're both in the same room, right? Nothing good could come of that.
Yeah, they're facing each other.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not a good mixture there.
No. You stand between them. I don't know what would happen to you.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm going to find out next session, though.
Yeah, tune in next section where Columbo becomes a capacitor,
a lich devil.
There you go. Drink the Oblivion while you're doing both of them or something like that.
I gotta say, I love it when characters die.
I mean, it's funny, I never shy away from it. But there's still part of me that's just like, but as long as it's kind of cool and it's not just like, that was the one thing that, like, you like the save or die kind of thing. I always had an issue with save or die. I like to give them hope for a little while. Like, say you get bit by the giant centipede in the thing. What I would always do is you would slowly drain your hit point. Like, you would take save or take 1d4 damage every round for 1d6 rounds. and pretty much any first level character is going to be dead by the end of that. But it gives you a few rounds to try to figure something out.
I like to do where you don't take damage over time. I don't like to save or die instantly, but I'll give you a couple rounds, 1d 3 rounds, right? And that's when the poison will kill you. Until that point, you're not taking any more damage, and it gives you a neutralized poison a chance to come in, or a slow poison a chance to come in, right? I like the you will die instantly, but not immediately.
Right. You know, I think people forget too that if it's the heal spell or the cure spell. I don't think it does it in Shadowdark. Can be instead of healing, it can cure poison or something like that. Yeah. I forgot what it was. I think it was in first edition or something like that. You could
AD&D had that.
Am I remembering that right, Ken? Or I'm for some reason I'm thinking you could replace.
Looking in the green second edition PHB would.
Well, I never played that one, Joe.
Be the same. Cure Light Wounds, you're talking, right?
I believe it was Cure Light, or maybe it was the potion. My memory is just faint enough to remember. I'm getting out my old. Oh, look at my old
that beast.
Yeah, it's seen some shit. Gonna look at it. Look at all of us going through books, except Paul.
I don't see it in 2e. Not a Cure Light Wounds spell, at least.
I'm thinking it might have been the potion, Joe. That's what I'm going to. Potion. And this. Paul, do you remember the potion or a spell where you can, instead of getting healed, it would cure poison instead or something? Or I'm not remembering that correctly. Here's my Potion of Healing, first edition.
2e does not do it.
No, neither does first edition.
I'm wondering if it's I don't know. Is it a 5e thing? It would be a 5e thing.
No. It'd either be a first edition or no edition. I wouldn't have known it from anywhere else. Must be something I am misremembering, but I thought there was some trade-off that you could do, but I'm probably remembering it wrong. Oh, maybe it's the ghoul touch. That's what it was, wasn't it? You could heal somebody from a paralyzation.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
That's what it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
What is it? A spell though?
I think it was with a Cure Light Wounds or something like that. You could cure the ghoul's touch instead of taking the healing.
Is that a BX thing, Tim, or is that an AD&D thing?
No, it'd be an AD&D because that's all I played back in the day. I'm looking it up too.
No, it's BX. I'm looking at it here.
Oh, is it BX?
BX may also be used to cure paralysis, but will not then cure any damage.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
That must just be
as well. Maybe that's why you remember it from.
What book are you looking in?
I'm reading the BX Red book.
Oh, the BX Red book.
Yeah, the B of the BX.
Yeah, because the first edition does not mention it at all.
I bet you OSC has it then too.
That's probably where I remembered it from. Then,
yeah, because you wouldn't have read BX in a long time, so
yeah, that must be it then.
And it's called Ghoul's Touch.
Yeah, I gotta get going, guys. I gotta get up early.
All right, man. I gotta head up.
Right, thanks, Tim.
We'll save your life next week.
Thanks for kissing me until I died.
You are very welcome. It was my pleasure, Ken.
You're not dead yet.
It's Tim. It's also in OSC.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
That's where you remembered it from.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's get signed out here, guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We got 9 people up to right now watching.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun to watch this debacle. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh gosh, yeah, quite a bit. We'll have one more debacle in my campaign next week, and then I believe Ken's going to run our first one. We got
Scudder Mike comes in at the last minute here. We're just signing off, Mike. But thanks for coming. Go back and watch this amazing nonsense that we just went through. Well, if you want to see something, Mike, this is what you want to watch, buddy.
Yeah,
it's absolute chaos.
It was
a shit show.
I mean, was it much different than most of them? But
there was kissing involved.
There was kissing involved. Yes,
kissing.
Lots of kissing.
Not the fun type.
No,
not
the fun type at all.
No, especially in role playing. We're not like the new generation of gamers who are exploring their sexuality through role playing. We're the ones like I search for secret doors.
That's right.
Not secret other things.
Yeah, not secret other things.
Right.
And I'm not search for secret identities. So, all right, we're out of here, guys.
Where the entire party dies. If you want to see a great TPK,
it might be
next week. Next
Monday night.
Gowser's Swan of